me to be sure that it usually takes about several refreshes of the video. It's just
jeez.
It does that. I've learned to live with it.
We've learned to live.
We're trying to see if this thing works. I think it's working. It's working.
Oh, yep, it is working.
Yeah, I see it. I'm watching it right now.
All right. Welcome everyone to 10 years of Sonic Revolution. I wanted to do this special live stream and bring on like several of my Revo buddies from Sonic Revolution themselves for this before the in-person events at the end of this month. So of course, I'm going to go by order, by alphabetically. I'm joined by ABlueMoon88.
Hey everyone, I'm a Blue Moon 88, and I voice Tails, and I voice Blaze in Sonic Revo.
Then next on the list is AndrewHVA.
Hello, I'm one of the costume directors, and I voice Sonic the Hedgehog, as well as Boon, Sonic, and Orbot. Oh yes.
Sorry.
And
that yes just threw me off.
Also joining us is Angie.
Hello, hi. Yes, I am the voice actor for Belle, Rosie. Well, that's. Oh my god, I'm stumbling on my words. Yes, I'm the main VA for Styx, and I'm the understudy for Sally.
Of course, I'm joined by the person who has been live streaming for all of my live streams, Chris.
Hello. I voice on the occasion for Revo, as well as the PR/social media manager for Revo, and have fun with that with my colleagues here.
DietDrKelp.
What's up, guys? I'm DietDrKelp. I'm a casting director, a moderator, and I'm also the voice of Silver the Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Clutch the Opossum.
Emcee Voices.
Yeah, I'm Emcee Voices. I'm a voice actor. I voice Keybat. I voice Professor John Robotnik. And I voice Dave the Intern.
Of course, I'm joined here as well with Doom.
Hello, I am Doom the MemeQueen. I am one of the voice actors for Revo, and I voice Amy Rose and Charmy B.
I'm also joined by Kevin.
Yeah, hi, I'm Kevin. I'm the PR manager for Sonic Revolution. I'm the guy that basically reaches out to people and like, yeah, don't you want to come and attend the Sonic convention? I'm joined by Naze.
Hello, I'm Naze, and I voice the saucy horsey himself, Fang the Hunter.
Saucy.
Please no.
Sonic Boon.
Hi everyone, I'm Boon from Sonic Boon, and I am a voice actor for Sonic Revolution, and I voice Cosmo the Cetrian and Princess Sally Acorn.
And the ultimate voice actor.
Finally! Jeez! I have to wait so long. I'm the ultimate voice actor. I am one of the casting directors for Sonic Revolution, and I voice Dr. Starline. Actually, I'm Fastidious Beaver.
What's my name again? Oh, I'm big.
Yes.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Yes.
And of course, I am Liaserenityrose, but everyone calls me Leah.
Give it up for Leah!
For short, but I am one of the PR and social media managers for Sonic Revolution.
Already did.
And of course, I'm also a graphic designer for them. So if you see all those beautiful art pieces, like graphics I've done, like especially the one for the story for this year's in-person event, that was pretty much all me. So here I am. I'm
You've
the
been doing
guest.
a really good job with those.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We love you, Leah.
Nice.
Yay!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, you're doing good.
Oh, it's definitely a lot of work, but I enjoy what I do for Sonic Revolution.
Like seriously, you're like one of the most powerful people here because you're dedicated to your craft, and there's been a lot of crap going on through the 10 years, I'm sure, and you've just stuck through it. So kudos for you, man.
Yeah.
Lester Bean would have dropped out in the first month.
Mm. All right, since we have all three of the casting directors here, we could probably talk about what do you guys do for Sonic Revolution as the three casting directors.
Tell us your secret. I'll shut up.
Well, I'll tell you the first secret. There are three of us, soon to be the two of us.
Oh no.
Not the reference.
Thanks for foreshadowing that ultimate plan. That's nice.
No.
This is the part where I
For
drag
those
Andrew
who-
to my secret
for
lab.
the uninitiated who don't know, which is like highly improbable because literally everyone knows, Ultimate is also a rival of mine because we compete for the same voice roles all the time. So this guy will go to any length to try and stop me from being involved in projects so that he can get the roles. Anyway, that's besides the point.
Loading up a shotgun as we
I
speak.
think I'll
Anyways.
let Andrew answer this one.
Yeah, I think we both would get too distracted. Andrew, go ahead.
Cool. So we basically cast characters, hence our names, casting directors.
Ow! Sorry.
Yeah, so we cast the characters, host auditions, sort out the panels. A lot of behind the scenes stuff, really. We just make sure to get things rolling and get everyone together and round things up.
One thing I will add is that since Revo was one of the biggest things we worked on before, the role of like casting casting people and all that we found it was too big to put on the shoulders of one person. So it was, I believe, Kevin and one of the creators, which was Sonic Remix. Why did I blank on the name for a second there? They come up with the idea of having three people do it. And I don't know what went through their minds of casting the three of us, but they did, and here we are.
Yeah, here we
Hey,
are.
we casted the Triple S team, so there's that.
No.
Yay!
I mean, it could just be because they love the banter between the three of us, but that's just besides the point.
There's no banter between Andrew and myself. It's just me and you.
Talking
Andrew's
about?
just.
I have plenty of banter.
Andrew's just there.
Listen, I like Andrew. It's you I can't stand.
Look, our rivalry withstanding, I also want to add that we kind of run the ship in terms of planning out panels and planning ahead for the future. We also address any comments, questions, concerns, or anything from the voice actors in case there's anything that needs to be done to make the voice actors feel more comfortable and feel more welcome, and try to make the whole system very welcoming to all of our cast, and try to make it better to make better panels for the audience. That's really what we're in it for, is to make it best it can be for everyone who wants to tune in.
Yes, and I also do a lot of the like putting the rosters together, the little log thingies, panel logs, and everything else to keep track of what we're doing.
Good on you, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just so interesting that you guys really do such an amazing job. Like, I do agree it was best that to be a casting director, it should be more than one person. Because I know previously it was Cashlyn, I believe, right? Was
Yes,
previous
Cashlyn Snow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cashlyn Snow, and massive props to her. She did a great job when she was in the role.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
A respect.
That burden on one person can be a lot, so having three people to pick up the slack from, is always helpful, especially in cases where, say we're casting a character and one of the casting directors wants to try out. Like, what happens then? Having three people so that there's multiple people and not just one person calling the shots is a great thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think a bunch of us would be here where we are today if it wasn't for her.
Absolutely.
Very true.
Yes. Yes, that's so true.
We love you, Cashlyn.
Shout
Yes,
out
we
to
love you.
In the chat, Cashlyn.
We love you,
Yeah.
Cashlyn.
Yeah, so it's just really amazing what you three have been able to do. Like all three of you like work together as a team on this, and you make the decisions together as a team, and I think that's just amazing. We have to give them a round of applause, you know, like they're the ones making sure that you guys that pretty much the audience gets some panels, you know. And I love some of the ideas too that you guys um bring specific panels. It's just phenomenal.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let me see. Ooh, okay. How about this? What are some of your guys' favorite panel moments or any favorite panels overall? It can
Oh,
be
no.
any types of panels.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Let's go down. Let's go down the line. So,
Dare you make us pick a favorite child?
I think let's go down
Yes.
alphabetical order, like previous.
All right. All right, Sydney?
Oh, usually it's down to two panels. I work a lot with Kelp with doing a Sonic and Blaze duo,
Lucky.
and
Sonic and Blaze?
Silver and Blaze. I'm sorry.
wow.
it's been a long
Hey,
day.
yo, is she showing her? Is she showing her true
Blaze,
colors?
Come on!
Sunny's for the win, I guess. No, just
Oh
kidding.
gosh.
No. Go on, Sydney. Go on. We're sorry.
Or
I would
Silver.
say Silver and Blaze 2 was really meaningful. Kelp and I worked really, really hard to deliver that really emotional climax between the two of them. And then I would also say it was, what was the panel? Whose Line Is It Anyway? When Kelp and I also had to perform a soap opera. I would say those two
Yes.
moments always
Oh,
come
yeah.
to mind.
I love that one.
The first time I ever saw either one of you break character.
It was
Yeah,
great.
that character break was
I
beautiful.
just have to say, that entire panel is one of our best panels. I don't think anyone could ever top that one.
Nice.
The Whose Line Is It Anyway panel.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
All right, Andrew, you're next.
Oh man, so many.
Oh no, he has to choose now.
I have to choose. Oh, it's so hard. Right, let me think. Some favorite panels is that comes to my mind. I do love doing the Sonic and Amy ones. They're always
Yay.
fun. Especially when Sonic gets teased and he has to be like, "Oh, you know, what are we talking about?" That's always fun.
Yeah.
I also enjoy the Sonic and Surge stuff. Sonic and Shadow stuff is always great. It's just so fun to bounce off Kelp. He's just so good as Shadow. I also love one of my favorite panels that I still is like one of my top favorites was when Sonic and Tails did the improvised voice challenge, and it was
Oh my
just,
god, yes!
That was a great one.
Yeah!
that was so funny. Especially the part where I just lost it and I started laughing as Mickey Mouse after.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's one of my favorite moments.
Especially when Sydney goes, "What's your view on the end of the world?" I was like, which quickly threw me off completely. I was like, "What?"
Andrew is so much fun to bounce off of. This whole cast is.
Yeah.
I also one more that comes to mind is the recent one we did. The Disney one. We read off Disney scripts. That was really funny.
That was a lot of fun.
That was really good. I
The
enjoyed
time
that.
when Jenny was
I love that
one.
Oh,
Everyone's
dear.
suffering, please.
We're going down in the ship together.
No. Look.
Together, my friend.
That is the most amazing thing that I've ever experienced, even though I wasn't able to experience it. I love that.
Dar
This
you,
is why-
prankster.
why- This is not the first time something terrible has happened when I voice Shadow. It never happens when Cal voices Shadow. But when
I would have gone all in.
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's what makes me. The main for Shadow is I go all in. You don't.
Respect.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Hey.
Anyway.
move on to the
Okay,
next
let's
person.
Or maybe,
So,
maybe you
you
just curse
and-
for Shadow.
Oh my god.
Dang.
But that's really cool. That's your like favorite panels, Andrew. All right, Angie, your favorite panels.
Oh no, I know I gotta choose. All right. There are three actually. I love the Sonic and Tails awkward questions panel. That one was very funny. Um,
Wait,
huh?
there was a. I'm trying to remember which one that one was.
I think that was
Answering
one of our
awkward
most recent
questions?
ones. Yeah.
It was a more recent one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andrew was a
Along
dream to
with-
bounce off of for that one.
Yes. And there's also the Let's Try to Get Along with Belle one. I really love that one, especially with the skit me and Andrew did at the end. And this third one, I kind of love this one for mainly reasons, but I really love the self-confidence with Tails panels because Sydney is
Oh
like
yeah.
a joy to bounce off with as Tails.
Ah, yeah.
Self-confident.
Yeah, I remember that.
Th-
Oh,
those
means a
panels,
lot.
we need to have those panels again.
More
We
so
really need
with
to.
Tails, and then Starlight comes in and steals not only his Disney Plus account, but his Netflix account, his Hulu account, and his Paramount Plus account. and then
You
runs off with the money.
fiend!
We don't need that.
Thanks for reminding us, Buzzkill.
He leaves him with a bootleg Disney Plus that doesn't even have Disney movies.
Oh,
But yeah, Sydney, you
DreamWorks
really
movies instead?
kill those panels
No.
as Tails with the
Oh yeah, for
self-confidence.
sure. It really gives the illusion to the audience that you're talking to Tails too when he gives that advice.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. I was very nervous about those panels, so that means a lot. Thank you.
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be co-hosting those panels along with Kevin if you weren't there to voice Tails.
Oh, thank you, Angie. That means a lot.
Every time I listen back to those, I'm like, I don't mean to get all sappy here, but I kind of get emotional every time I hear you as Tails giving advice to an audience member, and I'm just like, how sweet can this girl get? Honestly.
I couldn't be paid a higher compliment. That means a ton. Thank you so much, Angie. You just made my day.
You're welcome.
Oh, all right, Chris, your favorite panels? Chris?
I'm still here.
Oh, there you are.
It's your turn, man.
He's back.
There's so many to choose from, and I'm not gonna be choosing the obvious ones of me being Ojo, but I would have to say the ones like where I was, like hosting with. I forgot who it was, like for the McMobius, panel, for Scared and whatnot. I forgot that what it was called.
Ooh,
It was with Scourge and Fiona having, having their own burger shop, and Dave literally trying to compete with them.
Oh, Scourge's
Oh.
Burgers.
Yeah, Scourge's Burgers.
I remember that.
It was funny.
Yes, I love doing the Scourge's Burgers.
It was even funnier.
I went to high school!
It was even funnier when MC comes in as Dave and then Ultimate as the Beaver.
Yeah. And the Starline, I think, as well.
Oh yeah, that too. There's so many I can choose from, but it's hard to remember. That one I definitely remember. Oh yeah, I remember there was the one with Big, like the panel with Big.
Oh god, not big.
Oh, that one was just insane and funny. I've probably been in, I've seen those, probably hosted some of them. It's funny just actually being there during those panels. So it's hard to really choose one when you got a whole lot of them.
Nice. All right, Kelp, your turn.
So, I think it goes without saying that some of my favorite panels are when I'm working with the ever talented and lovely Sydney Page as Blaze, and I'm voicing as Silver. Anytime I get to go alongside Sydney as Silver is just so much fun.
Yeah, rub it in.
With the characters that we have, that's just amazing, and I have so much fun improvising with her. I mean, we made a whole trilogy out of one joke that broke us on a panel.
Excuse me, I have to mention that you couldn't have done that trilogy without moi.
It wasn't finished, Ultimate.
Okay.
Jeez.
The feeling is mutual, Cal.
I'm seething with jealousy over here. Just leave me alone.
Anyway,
Ultimate shush.
I would say that's definitely a highlight. Voicing Silver, Silver and Blaze 2. That was a great one. I really enjoyed the Make Shadow Laugh panel. Primarily because I had to try and hold in laughter at some genuinely hilarious jokes. And it's not very easy to do when it's on the spot. It was so much fun to really just play this stone cold character, and then the whole entire joke is that he loses to a dad joke at the end, and it's really funny.
I love that.
I thought it was funnier when Tango. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That was another one that was really fun. I also have to say, Whose Line Is It was great. Sonic at the Movies was fantastic as well. Tea Time with Starline. Ultimate does a fantastic job as Dr. Starline, and I really do enjoy
credit
the
is
banter
due.
in those
Thank you.
panels, even when I'm not in them.
Yeah, I mean, you were in the last one, but
I was in the last one, but I've
Yeah.
enjoyed them since before I was in them. Like honestly,
Yeah,
they're a lot of fun. And then of course, the most recent panel I have to say that I really enjoyed was the Clean Sweep Inc. panel where I finally
yeah, that was
debuted the voice of
fun.
Clutch the Opossum, and my biggest dream for Revo was fulfilled where I finally got to voice a villain, and that's what I've been wanting since I joined Revo. So I finally got to voice a villain, and I was so happy.
All right, MC, your favorite panels?
I've already mentioned a couple of mine, like the Whose Line Is It Anyway, the Disney Night, and the Scourge's Burgers. Although two more that come to mind are the Orbot and Cubot voice-off thingy, where Andrew and I got to play off of each other as Orbot and Cubot. First it was just me as Cubot doing the different voices, but then eventually Andrew joined in doing different voices as Orbot. And another one that comes to mind is the panel where Dave the intern took over the panel, like holding Styx and Noah hostage, and Kevin until he bailed.
Till he bailed.
No, I bailed. Okay.
No.
Wow, Kevin.
Yeah, to get help.
Wow. To get help. Yeah. Oh, right. To get help. Oh, right. Right. Okay. And
Yeah,
did you get help, Kevin?
Well, Sonic did show up at the end, so yeah, I guess he got help. Yeah, Dave the Intern is a character who's so unlike me. He's just so pathetic and such a loser, and he takes his insecurities out on others. He's just so hateable on others, and that's why it's just so fun to voice him.
It's fun to hate Dave the Intern, isn't it?
It really is.
Because he really is just the pathetic of the pathetic. There is no hope for him because he chooses not to get any hope, and so you just kind of hate him. There's no other option.
Exactly.
You know I can hear you, right? And go cry to your mother, you big baby.
Busted. No.
Anyways.
Yeah. And especially like in the Scourge's Burgers where, all right, Scourge asks Dave if he wants a burger, and he goes, "Do I look like I need your burger?"
Yeah.
To be fair, that burger is barely edible.
Barely.
Extremely valid.
Nice. All right, Duke, your favorite panels?
Okay, my favorite panels. Okay, one of them is Charmy the therapist because it was so fun being a therapist, not knowing what the heck I'm doing.
I remember that.
Thank you so much for being there, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. I didn't have a choice.
Okay, another one that comes to mind, and I'm surprised nobody mentioned it. Amy's Diary.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was a great one.
Yes, I loved that one.
I love
that was
her.
such a fun one.
I loved brainstorming over like what kind of secrets Amy would have, and some of them being the dumbest thing I could ever imagine. Bohemian Hydrocity.
That was the best. I loved that one.
Why didn't anybody say that?
I forgot about it until just now.
How dare!
Yeah, that one was
Unless I-
brilliant. I love
It's
that
hard to
one. That was
remember
great.
Every
Yeah,
single one.
If I hadn't forgotten it, I totally would have said it.
Okay, another one is the Lego Sonic one.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Like
Is that
it's
also
so,
one of the recent ones?
I think it's like
Yeah,
since
it was-
April. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Okay.
speaking of the Lego panel, I think one of the moments that I think is funny in there, the time when Amy was up to like answering a quiz thing, and it had something to do with how many panels were in January. I said frick as Amy, and Kevin was like, "Yep, that's correct."
How many did you say?
Frick. It was
Oh.
actually 6. The answer was 6, and I said
I heard it at 6. I'm like, oh my god, that's like the luckiest guess ever.
Dang.
Oh yeah. I also love the Sonic and Amy panels too.
Nice.
Especially the music chow in the back.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Yes, the musical chow.
My little brothers are awesome for it.
That was great. I love how we just ran with that.
That was so clever. That was great improv on your part. It's like, well, I'm gonna have to deal with it if they're gonna be playing music in the background.
I'd be like,
It was-
"Hey, ow, shut!" Anyway,
Nice.
that's all for me.
All right, Kevin, your favorite panels.
Oh boy, thank you for making me try to choose a favorite child.
Now you get to suffer.
There's way too many, but I can start with like so there was a moment in camping with the boys we were talking about our favorite OSs, and I said like, oh, okay, well I'm an iOS user, and suddenly just a master at her crowd out of nowhere says, "It's okay, Kevin. We all make mistakes," and I just
Oh, that was the boys' night panel.
Yes, and it just caught me off guard, and I have been running with the joke. It's like Tails hates Mac and iOS, and he always gets me for it, and I get him for it, and I always just act like having that brother-like relationship with Tails. It's like, yeah, we'll teach each other, but we would have each other's back.
It's so much fun. You're so great to bounce off of, Kevin.
Oh, for sure. I just love bouncing off your Tails and Blaze, and how I just can't help but teach them, but I know in the end that we'll be there for each other. It's great.
That means so much. Yeah, you're the best.
When we oh, thank you.
We love you, Kevin.
We love you, Kevin.
Love you, Kevin.
Another really great moment, Boon, when you were playing Umo Chow and the Crazy Maniac panel.
Yeah! I gotta remember that.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it was great because there's this running gag where Serge destroys the stage and I have to rebuild it. And I was playing the impression like, oh, okay, well, she's obviously going to destroy it, but I'm not going to be mad because Umo Chow's going to help me. And then Umo Chow does a 180 on me, and I do like the biggest. But no, he left me high and dry. And Andy just as Rhodey is like, remember, Kevin, as you said, one step ahead. I'm like, no, not there.
Dang.
It's fun.
But another really good moment also is when we did that story with Blaze and how we developed her character, because we spent
that's
so much
right.
care in planning it out.
Yeah, that was an honor.
It was so much fun to do. I really wanted to go all in with that monologue with Silver and Silver Blaze too.
Yeah,
You
that was
rocked it.
one of the most. Was that all improv, by the way?
Yep.
Oh
That
yeah,
was one
that
of
was
the.
improv.
That has got to be Kelp. That's got to be your most brilliant piece of improv I've ever seen you do. Like that is genuinely. I don't think you can top that.
That means a lot.
Yeah, I personally don't think you can top that because that is just beautiful on its own.
Honestly, it'd be hard to. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
I did. We practiced it multiple times, and it was one of those things where I genuinely don't think I gave the same speech each time. I think I had similar beats in there, like similar like plot threads I mentioned, but it always went a different way each time. So it was really really cool to get to improv and actually kind of tell this story through the panels.
We got a lot of praise for that because people were telling like, "Oh my gosh, thank you! You gave Blaze so much development that Sega and Sonic Team hadn't done, and all that. So that meant a lot to us."
Yeah, that was an honor.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
I say one of the best guest Q and A's we got was Christian Whitehead. Because when I announced it as a surprise, Calp was like, "You got Christian Whitehead!" But I'm gonna be honest.
Christian Whitehead.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I wasn't expecting to get him, but yeah, we got him for a Q&A. It was a really good one too.
Nice. I would say for me, it's like whenever we add the touch of song covers to panels, I think that's what gives it its extra charm. I would say one of them is the one with Tangle, Blaze, and Whisper. Like that was like I think that was like planned like months ahead or something like that. And Corin like DM'd me, "Hey, can we show this before the panel starts?" I was like, "Sure." And then she needed the video, and it was like last minute. I had to work on it during cartoon nights, so I literally had to get all of that done. So I always love it when we play song covers. It adds like an extra layer to the panel.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I love
like
those parts.
Oh yeah.
I think the most recent one, I'm gonna tell this story. Like this happened during the Sonic and Amy 2 panel.
Oh, God.
So basically what happened is that of course Doom as Amy was like saying, it's like since you sang the Roses cover, I wanna return the favor. And then as soon as like I think the song started playing, Andrew literally put in the discussion chat and you put this gif of Sonic shedding tears from Sonic X, and the audience is like, "Sonic, are you okay? Dude, are you crying?" Like, and Andrew DM'd me saying that, "Oh yeah, I'm actually shedding tears." Like, "Oh no."
Aww.
It was so genuine, and I told him that's very genuine because you're actually shedding tears in character and as yourself, so it just adds an extra layer of genuine. Like
I'm gonna sound. Hold on.
You never told us this.
Hold on. I'm gonna sound extremely and unequivocally stupid with this, but hear me out. Isn't it a stereotype that British people don't cry?
God damn.
No, we cry. We can cry.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody
Very
cried,
transparent.
but-
We are
But I'm
humans.
I am very curious, Andrew. Like what made you shed tears? Because Doom was so
I'm
confused
actually
when I
curious
told her.
too.
It sounded nice. It was lovely. It sung beautifully. It was nice.
Was this Promises to Keep? Was that the cover?
No promises
Yeah.
to keep. Yeah.
Yeah. that's
No
what I thought it
promises.
was.
Yeah. So like it added an extra layer of like genuine, that song cover. Like the fact that it made Andrew shed tears, I'm like, oh, that makes it extra special because he's like shedding tears as the character and as himself. And I'm like, I said, dude, that makes
Yeah.
it much more genuine.
I didn't
And
think it was genuine. I thought it was terrible.
But the song is emotional though. That's the thing. Like No Promises to
Yeah.
Keep is supposed to be very emotional. Kelp knows this.
Oh yeah.
Man, if you heard me sing it in my normal voice, I got
But-
emotional trying to sing it in my normal voice. I couldn't.
I mean,
But
some
I
of those
would say-
songs that really resonate with certain characters. I mean, I can attest to that. Like like Stronger Together with Silver and Blaze was another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So having like some panels showcase song covers, I think it adds an extra genuine layer in my
I
opinion.
gotta give a quick shout out to the cover we did in the Disney one with
Oh,
me as
yeah.
Cubot, Corn as Tangle,
Oh yeah,
and
you guys
Cream
did great on that.
and
yeah, I
Adventure
love
Miles as
Crush.
Cream doing Hakuna Matata.
And the fact that we led into it perfectly, even though it was accidental, made it
I remember when
better.
they started playing, I sat there, I was like, wait, are they doing this live? How is this perfectly timed? It's impossible. Because Discord sucks.
Shout out to Sydney for making it work seamlessly.
Thank
Sydney,
you.
you got us. What are you doing? Are you sure you're meant to be a part of this world?
I'm not.
She's an angel sent from heaven, guys. I'm telling you. I'm going to expose her.
Oh,
That's so
Honestly,
sweet,
I
thank
thought about
you.
honestly I thought that with Boon. So
You know what?
That's true.
You know what? Hold on. You know what? You have a point there too.
Let's not derail it too much.
Yeah. So another one that I love that we showcased the song cover, I worked with Andrew and Josh. It was the Buddy song.
Yes.
And we played that for the Sonic and Knuckles give dating advice. And like
I
so
remember that.
it was my idea, and then we kind of like, hey, let's surprise them since you guys have a panel that you're doing together in Sonic and Knuckles. It's like, let's surprise them about the buddy thing. And they're like, wait, aren't you guys giving dating advice? So we wanted to like subvert their expectation a bit.
now they were
It
dating
got-
each other. No, I'm kidding.
Ew. Ugh. Gabby,
Oh,
no.
And Leah, like I totally agree with you adding these song covers because I feel like it adds such like an extra like it shows everyone that there is so much effort being put into these panels and how everyone just puts their all. You know,
Yeah.
it just gives that extra little touch, and I love it. I love it. I totally agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
I
I just belch out something and hope it works.
It do be like that
But-
sometimes.
It do be.
Yeah. I know another favorite panel of mine has to be the Mina concert thing we did last year. That was great.
Oh, the
That
tour.
was fun.
So much. Wow. That's
Yeah,
so amazing. I loved it.
Poisoning pigeons in the park.
Yes. Yes. And I remember Corn during that song just DMing me like, this is the best you've ever sounded. And guess what? There was nothing altered to my voice. That was all raw and hastily done, if I say so myself. So her saying that was the best I ever sounded, I felt like crying because that was high praise coming from a professional. I was like, I just wanted to do something funny. It wasn't supposed to be great.
You are great, Ultimate. Don't lie to yourself.
Just wait till I do the sequel to that. But anyways.
Oh my
Okay.
god, no!
Yeah.
There's a
All
sequel.
right. Yeah, so those are my favorite panels. All right, Naze, your favorite panels.
the beauty of going towards the bottom. I get extra time to think. Haha.
Oh my
Um,
god.
It's not easy. Being the relatively newbie here, I can only speak on ones that I've actually experienced. And I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the very first panel I ever did here, which I hope I get the number right. I think it was Character Mix-Up Panel 2?
Yes.
I want to say it was
Yes.
2. Yeah, that was the first time I came in as Fang, and I had, prior to that, never done anything like this. Ever. That was my first ever panel. And I just remember having an absolute blast, especially during a question that was asked about ice cream. I believe Chip was going over every flavor. It was Uncle Chuck, one of the two. I don't remember. But I remember them basically being like, well, I love strawberry and chocolate and pistachio. And at that moment, as Fang, I was just like, mate, they asked for one flavor, not the whole menu.
That was great.
So there's that one. Sonic and Tails Answers Awkward Questions panel. Andrew coming up with the idea to have Fang basically be the troll of the entire panel. Andrew, that was genius. And getting to work with both of you guys, oh my, you guys are incredible and such a joy to bounce off of. And I especially enjoyed Steve. Steve, you know, the disguise.
Steve.
I didn't come up with the name. About 10 minutes before the panel, I send Andrew over the picture, and I'm like, here, this is, I have this ready. He's like, oh, he needs a name. Steve. His name is Steve. And I was like, that works perfectly. Steve. Steve the Gunman.
Steve.
I named him Steve the Gunman.
Steve.
I don't even remember the voice. I don't remember the voice I gave Steve. I think I was trying to be like proper and British, but also sounding like Fang. I don't know what that voice was. I pulled that out of nowhere. I really enjoyed the Disney one a lot.
Shedang.
Sorry, Ultimate.
Wait, what?
The Disney panel, man. I'm sorry.
God.
I don't. Come on, dude. I enjoyed it. What do you want?
But it was awkward. The first one was like, why did you do this to me?
Hey, you crushed that role, good sir.
I always do. It's Shadow, for goodness sake.
Oh, Ultimate.
Excuse me while I slip into my inner Bakugo.
I love that panel.
Anyways.
Because it brought me back to my days of being a theater kid. You know, it reminded me of being in a theater group with everyone behind the scenes. Okay, you guys go on stage now, and after everyone got done with each of their segments, I was DMing everybody like, "Nice job."
Okay.
Yes.
You know, I actually had a chance to work in a little bit of theater. I had massive stage fright, so I wasn't able to.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And now you're in panels in front of people. Look at you.
Not really.
Bro.
I'm behind a screen. It's a little easier.
You're still performing in front of people.
No.
Oh, you're not? You're just going out there talking to a microphone? Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's different when you see people's faces, and
That's
so they
fair.
don't see that you're, sweating bullets. They don't.
Yeah,
see
that's fair.
Like when I was on stage that first time at Revo, when Sydney and I were literally just killing time as Silver and Blaze. Haha, take that, Kelp. Anyways, I was nervous as heck because I didn't know. I was literally just because we were having mic problems that day, and so poor Sydney was cutting in and out because she couldn't figure out. She's not here at the moment. She took a little breather, but she was cutting in and out on the mic, and I'm over there trying to help. And also at the time, my silver was not as good as I wanted it to. So I was just literally, I hit it really well, but I was shaking inside. I was like, oh boy, I'm in front of people. I gotta. There's not a lot of. What am I gonna do? We gotta kill time. We gotta think of something. Yes, let's ask people random questions. That's a great idea. Sydney, please save me.
I won't lie. Very first panel I did here, I had butterflies the size of school buses in my stomach. I'm not even going to lie.
It was like that for my first panel too.
It really was. But about 10 minutes after that, I was just rolling. I was comfortable. But by far, my favorite panel that I've done and experienced, yeah, it has to be the Let's Try to Get Along panel with Sonic and Fang. Andrew, buddy. That one was absolute perfection, man.
Yay! Oh my god.
You had me break a character a few times. I had to regather myself. Darn you, Andrew. But bouncing off of your side was the main character of the panel, so it meant a lot. And the ending I gave for Belle, I told no one that. Nobody. A few people may have got it because of a piece of art that was leaked out, but I didn't tell anybody I was going to do that. Not even Andrew. He can tell you. I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, I didn't know, no.
Yeah, it's the best kind of surprises. So yeah. But favorite part of that entire panel. I didn't tell anyone I was doing this either. But it has to be the very end were right after Sonic and Belle got done talking to each other. You guys left, and I was like, okay, no one else is showing up. I'm good. And I had to because in this panel, Fang and Sonic had switched clothes. So Sonic got Fang's hat. And I didn't forget it. So the very last thing you hear in panel before, we did the close was, "Hey, he never gave me my hat back. Hey!" Oh, God. Andrew, you were a joy to work with, and so were you, Angie.
I can't believe I've been there for like 10 minutes for the last bit.
The ending?
I was like 10 minutes into
Never
the
gave my hat back.
And I was sleeping through like the rest of it.
Hey,
Never gave me my hat back.
Imagine
Had
sleeping
to.
through panels.
I wasn't in the panel through.
I had to, man. I had to.
Like when I woke up, I'm just like, oh dang it, I forgot about that.
But everyone I've worked with in the panel has been an absolute joy to work with. Every single one of them.
Aww.
Nice.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Boon, it's your turn.
Mua.
Now you have to suffer.
Oh, hold on, Boon. Let's not be me. Be a little more humble.
I'm gonna agree with Sydney here. The moment the hypothetical situation popped up is just a moment that needs to be written down in the history books. And I know this was said a couple of times, but Silver and Blaze 2 was absolutely beautiful. That was amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, performances were absolutely amazing. That was crazy. That was all improv. That's just insane. Amazing job, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Kelp, but Sydney's just on another level from the rest of us.
Oh no, that's not true. But thank you.
They both are.
Don't
She
sell
got the
yourself
cheat, she
short,
got the
Sydney.
cheat codes to voice acting. That's what she did.
I wish. Tell me where they are.
And
Don't sell yourself short, Sydney.
and in terms of panels that I've been a part of, I really enjoyed the Sonic at the Movies panel and the Royals panel. I know those are more recent ones, but there was so much effort put into the Sonic at the Movies panel. That was just incredible. Good job, you guys. Those were seriously so fun, bouncing off of everyone. And the Freedom Fighter panel, too, of course. There was kind of a funny thing that happened. So as I was preparing for the panel, my mom was getting me all hyped up, and she's like, "You're going to do great." And so I was expecting Andrew to come in as Sonic in the Freedom Fighters panel. But then he came in as Sniffly, and I was so caught off guard. I had no clue. I thought it was
Oh yeah,
the Freedom Fighters panel.
Yeah.
Let me hear a little bit of that Sniffly, Andrew.
Oh my god.
I despise that hedgehog.
It's great.
British comes really in handy with that character, doesn't it?
I've always
There's
heard
a
that's
reason
what
I
your
cast him
Sniffly
as
sounds like.
Sniffly in my project.
Yeah,
Good
You know.
damn.
And
Good.
there's
why
also a
he's
reason why he's
in
Sniffly in Team
Season
Season 3.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That is just the coolest thing ever, Andrew.
Wait, but who was Sonic then in that panel? Was there a Sonic?
No,
No.
there
Oh
wasn't.
crap!
See, I thought. No, go ahead. Was someone gonna say something?
Yeah, sorry. I was gonna say when you hosted that co-hosted that panel with Sniffly and I just kept laughing because it was just so portrayed incredibly in character.
Yeah.
I agree.
Especially with Tails about being was it a babe magnet. He's like, "How many babes have you had?"
Real though, Tails
It
has
was
had
five.
Tails has had more women than Sonic could ever dream of having. Let's be fair, and he's 8. Like this guy's got more game than the rest of us. Like,
I'm also 31.
okay, fair enough.
I've been around the block.
We love Tails.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Leah.
Oh no, I was just saying nice.
Thank you. But yeah, I had no clue it was going to be Snively and not Sonic. I thought it was hilarious. And I also loved working alongside Sydney, as said, our amazing Tails VA, and Landon, our wonderful VA for Rotor, as always. for sure.
Mm.
But yeah, that's it for me.
Shout out to
Thank you.
Landon.
Yay!
All right, Ultimate, your favorite panels.
Brace yourself.
It's your time to suffer.
Wow, brace yourself. All right then. So I've got several. I think like you've already said a lot of my favorites. I'll give you that. Like the blaze and silver panels, like all that stuff, and it was great. But you all are missing some of the greatest moments that's happened. First of all, I think it was last year's panel on the Revel Online, which was the tea time panel, where everybody and their mom popped up on that panel and interrupted the heck out of me and just kind of hijacked everything. It was a lot of fun to just play along with the chaos at the same time, trying to fix it without actually trying to fix it. It was a lot of fun. Another one would be Actually, one of my favorites is the latest tea time with Starlight, where I absolutely went unhinged at the thought of people microwaving their waters when it came to tea. That one was a lot of fun to do. Just absolutely just. Also, Kelp and myself hating on each other as our characters. Like Shadow's favorite VA is me, and then Starlight's of course is Kelp. They just. That was just something Kelp and I made up on the fly, but it was like a big self roast battle. Like who could make fun of each other the most, which I think I won actually. If I'm going to be honest. Nothing, Kelp. You're not gonna try to say I'm wrong or something. Like I think I roasted myself the best out of both of us.
Hey, I mean, this is your time to share, man. I'm not trying to interrupt.
Dang. All right then. And then one of my favorite was the one I did. It was the perfect panel where I was big, and I remember making Big one of Josh's best friends, and now they're part of the Fat Bros, which is amazing because it's just me poking fun at Josh, at the same time validating him as Big. So it was a double-edged sword, which I really liked about Big's character, because he doesn't care. He loves everybody. Everybody loves him. He says out-of-pocket stuff without even realizing it. We're like, yeah, let's go along with that. Those would be my. Oh, and of course, one of my favorites is every time I pop in as Fastidious Beaver and just make everybody suffer grammatically.
I really like the tea time with Starline that you do with Sydney when she was vanilla. I thought that one was cool.
I actually don't remember that.
You don't remember?
No.
That happened. I'm quite sure that happened.
Was
Are
it
you
in
sure?
rehearsal?
Wait, maybe it was.
Oh, too many secrets have been spilled. Anyways, yeah, no. Your mother and I are going to have a very long talk when I come up there. So we're going to go into your room. We're going to shut the door. We're going to sit on your bed. I am going to first inhale, click my tongue, and then go into a very long discussion of why you shouldn't spill secrets.
Peeking behind the curtain.
Anyway, yes, but no. That was in rehearsal. That was a lot of fun. That was just us throwing ideas. We have done a tea time with Blaze though. That was a lot of fun. And any
I
excuse,
was there for that one.
Yeah, any excuse to work with Sydney is a good excuse in my opinion, even if it doesn't make sense.
That was a challenging panel. I really enjoyed bouncing off of you, Ultimate. You are amazing. Trying to come back with quips back to you is so hard because you are on the money every time. It's so great.
I don't know. I just kind of just let my brain go and let it run off, and it comes back with, here, have an idea. And I'm like, this. Are you sure? Yeah, just throw it in there, and it throws it in there. I'm like, all right. I have been told that I'm quick-witted, and I honestly don't see it because I think it's because when I actually try to be funny, I'm not funny. But when I just don't even, it's like I think my humor works best as a knee jerk, like on the fly. Just I react to something. If I actually try, it's not funny, unless it's Kelp, because Kelp is my straight man. But anyways. I think that's it from my end. I'm sorry if I talk too long.
Nah, you're good.
I just realized there's one film I forgot to mention. I'm sorry,
Which one?
Lita. Yeah,
Leah?
there's one panel I forgot to mention, and I think that was the first time I met you. I think me and Kevin hosted a Q&A panel with you in it. That was like a
Oh,
while ago, I think.
Oh,
I
I
think I
remember.
yeah. Like I still remember like Kevin reached out to me about, hey, it's like it'd be good to have people know who's making the graphics for the panels. I was like, sure. um and that was like my very first like Q&A.
And that was my
I
first time ever co-hosting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Kevin reached out to me and he asked me if I could co-host that panel with your Q&A panel, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really great. Like I love all the panel choices you guys chose. Very they're all very hilarious. Like it's always great to hear like you guys like have such great chemistry with each other, you know, and everything. But since we are in the second hour, it is very fitting to be talking about cartoon nights because
Oh
that is
no!
that is
Oh
also the
no!
and we're almost about to reach the 2-year anniversary in November this year.
Ooh.
Um,
Yay! I don't remember half the cartoon nights. Ah.
yeah, so cartoon nights, for those who tune in, I'm pretty sure everyone in this live stream who's participating in this live stream actually tuned in at least once,
Yeah.
at least to my
Yeah, a few
knowledge.
times. Yeah.
I've done a few times, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty I remember like it was just yesterday when we and for those who don't know, Goken-san and I host that usually every Friday, depending. Sometimes the day may change, if anything, but Cartoon Nights is such a blast. Like it's another great thing because this idea came from since they were since the panels were on a hiatus for like I think almost 2 months, I think, from when I remember when it was first suggested. So,
I'm really happy you guys came up with that.
yeah, and the whole idea of it actually came from another server that Goken-sen was in. And he said, oh, they do cartoon nights over there too. So the very first one we did, it was actually by poll, but then I wanted to make it stand out, so we're not just like copying what the other server was doing. So I came up with, hey, let's start doing different themes for them. You know, different themes like every like every Friday, so that way it's unique. You know, after the SpongeBob one, which SpongeBob gets SpongeBob was the very first cartoon officially that we showed for Cartoon Nights, which we did a whole entire marathon um, for that, and because there was no panels going on, it's like, hey, like everyone missed the panels so much. Like I remember there was like, there's no panels, and then I made the announcement that like, hey, we're doing cartoon nights, and then this got a lot of the people in the Revo server like very curious, like, what's this
I remember
cartoon
that.
night?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, there's no more panels? What the heck? And they're like, hey, we're doing something new. So that was a very
So-
great lead-in.
Yeah,
Where everybody
so
walked into that panel and looked at the events and saw it was empty, and they're like, oh, now what?
yeah, so Cartoon Nights has been such a blast co-hosting with Goken-san. Shout out to him. He does amazing with presenting to with presenting to the audience, and when we first started out, like it was just like, we were just getting our bearings, getting used to the idea, and then we made this like a several hour thing. So people were wondering, is Cartoon Nights a panel? And I had to emphasize that it's not, because this is a several hour event. So
Longer than a regular panel, I think.
Imagine if we did
Oh,
panels for several hours. Oh my
Oh
god.
no. Oh
No,
no.
my feet can barely stand to.
but I'm very curious. Like we're gonna go down the line. what was like some of your favorite cartoon nights? Like it could be like any gags or that happened in any of the cartoon nights that you tuned into. So we're gonna
Oh
start
no.
with.
I don't know if this remind me if this counted as a cartoon night. I remember there was one where for some reason we decided Tails' favorite TV show was Little Einstein.
Oh, that
and
was a
ran with
cartoon
it.
nights thing.
Oh, that was so much
Yeah.
fun.
And I
I,
was Go ahead.
jeez, I was cringing so hard throughout that entire thing because it's a little
Ultimate and
kids. It's a little kids show. So
Ultimate and I like banter back and forth through the whole thing. And I actually watched Little Einstein as homework before the panel. I watched a couple episodes of it to like get into character for that one.
jeez,
So that one was fun. And then I just remember screaming at Ultimate Starline the whole time. And then I think one that was cute was a Valentine's special, and Kelp and I popped in as Silver and Blaze.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you did.
That one was cute.
Yes, we need more of that lovers quarrel stuff. Yes.
I found it adorable that you and Kelp actually like tuned in for that one. It's all because the logo, because I put Silver and Blaze in the logo. I'm like, oh, that's so fitting.
That was fun.
Nice. How about you, Andrew?
Well, there's been quite a few that I've jumped into as Sonic. That's always been fun. So it's been fun bantering with Amy, with Sonic and Amy stuff. Whole Flicky Daddy Sonic thing. It came from the Sonic Prime, I believe.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
That started becoming a thing, which was quite funny. I love the whole Sonic and Fang banter during the Scooby Doo marathon. That was really fun.
Oh no!
Especially when I said that you've been skittled or something, and you just lost
You've been
it.
skittled. Oh man,
That was the
that's
Halloween one, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was the Halloween one.
Yeah.
I was there for that, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That was so funny. I was like, we've been skittled. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was fun. Yeah. That's some of the stuff that comes to my mind right now. But yeah, that's some of my highlights.
Yeah, I was the one who came up with the Flicky Daddy thing. It became a thing.
Nicely.
Everyone
job,
was so
Leah.
shocked. Everyone was so shocked. I said Sonic is a Flicky Daddy, and it was in the episode and in the boss cage, and then Sonic was being so adorable with the flickies and stuff, and then I said Sonic is a Flicky Daddy, and they're like, Leah, what did you just say? And I said Sonic is a Flicky Daddy, and then that became a whole gag and stuff. So yeah, I was the one who came up with the Flicky Daddy thing.
You can thank Leah.
Yeah.
Well done, Leah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. But I think what I also love about the Flicky Daddy thing, because that bled into like the '06 panel. Because wasn't it like
Oh no.
because wasn't it like I think Andrew, you were like you as Sonic was like actually said silver, or like I think it was like silver, it comes in threes or something.
Yeah.
Something like and stuff. So that's what I loved about the Flicky Daddy thing.
That was literally my favorite part in that whole 06 panel.
Like it comes in threes.
Yeah. Wasn't I Shadow at the time, and you were trying to, or it was either like it was one of us, like Kelp or myself, who was Shadow. You guys were trying to make us like a Flicky Daddy or something like that.
You were Shadow. I was Silver.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That was the three of us. That was one of the rare times
Yeah.
that Kelp and I were on the stage together.
Yeah, Mephiles was your son. Yeah.
That's right. And then we're like, and then that's right, because because Sydney made a clip of like a bunch of Sylvain's compilations, and one of them was like, good thing coming threes. Yeah, Kelp Silver just absolutely turned into a flustered mess of melted butter.
What are you talking about? I'm not a flustered mess. You're a flustered mess.
Nah, I'm pretty cool and collected right now.
Anyway.
Nice. All right, Angie. Any favorite like cartoon night gags or funny moments?
Oh no. Now you're gonna make me choose. I really loved the PBS Kids Night one. That was a fun one.
Oh, yeah, the
Naze,
PBS.
man.
Yes, we get to learn.
Oh my god.
I
And
still.
I
go ahead.
forget which one it was. It was the one where Naze was Fang, and Goken and him were freaking dubbing the Pokemon movie
No,
on AMC. Was that the animated movies one, Leah?
Oh
Where
wait,
they showed the
are you?
Pokemon one?
Are you talking about the
Oh,
fried
yeah.
chicken?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was in the animated movies.
Oh, I love that one.
It was
Kevin,
so
you with the
glorious.
memes, you were not helping.
Oh,
no,
it
Kevin
was
was helping
beautiful.
a lot. Kevin was doing exactly
I was
what
built
I
for
was hoping he'd do.
I was built for that one, and I was
Thank you,
like, I can't.
Wait, like I'm trying to remember. Did you say that Moltres was spicy chicken, and then you said?
I think Moltres was the first bird capture, if I'm correct. And I said, hey, look out, it's the flying spicy KFC.
Oh my
And
god.
I also remember Moltres' face in that cage like, this is my rescue? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goken and I, shout out Goken, we real life fanned up that entire experience.
It was hilarious. Oh yeah, and then I remember, Lugia was Colonel Sanders.
Oh no!
Don't forget about the part where the movie just randomly cut to Japanese.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, that actually happened. Like at first we're like, wait, is this like a mistake? And
Yeah.
then it went because you know the English dub of the Pokemon movies, they cut stuff. So the version we were watching actually had the original Japanese like stuff that was cut for the English. And it was like a weird transition. We're just like, what? It's weird.
I remember as Fang in that, I asked Goken, so did you just get this copy from some guy on the side of the road in a white van going, you want to buy Pokemon the movie?
Oh.
I think that might be the most fun I've ever had at the cartoon nights. I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
I
Nice.
can't think of that. I can't think of that movie
What
the
was
same
that?
way ever again.
What was that other cartoon that you showed, the Phineas and Ferb movie one with the Marvel heroes? I forgot.
Oh, that was Heroes and Villains, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Heroes versus villains.
Yeah, I loved that one too.
Oh, that was glorious. Yeah, nice. The PBS one was super nice. I think I remember Naze, you broke character and you showed Sonic Schoolhouse.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's right. That
Oh,
and then
boy.
he did Sonic X on the Leafs.
Oh dear.
Yes, like
And then him as Fang got traumatized by the rabbit.
Oh, the
I had to mention it, man.
Oh man.
Nice.
It had to get mentioned at least once.
Those are good.
All right, Chris, any favorite cartoon nights? Chris? Hello?
Chris?
I think
Chris?
he said be right back.
Yeah,
He's doing his impression of a mime.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, in the chat he says BRB.
Okay. All right, Kelp. Well, we'll go to you since Chris will be right back.
Oh man, cartoon nights. Where to start? You know, I think some of the ones that really stuck out to me were there was a moment I think I dropped in as Shadow, and I like commented on the unrealisticness of the cartoon, and I was just like, "This makes no sense. How on earth would that even be possible?" Or something like that. I can't exactly remember which cartoon nights it was, but it was really funny because it was like the most absurd cartoon.
Oh, okay.
And then obviously Silver and Blaze, of course. That's always a fun time.
Oh.
But yeah. And then some of the times where I just recommended some shows and they got played, and that was really cool. Like I think one time I recommended Amphibia, and it got played, and it was such a good one. I love Amphibia. Amphibia is a great show. Seriously, watch it. And then I think there was one where I also recommended. I think I recommended Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Nice pick.
And then Code Lyoko on another, I think. Yeah. Just times where I could recommend some shows that I personally enjoy and share them with the audience. That's always fun to me. I think that's really cool. And of course, hearing about the banter that Naze does as Fang is always hilarious. Naze is like, if there's any voice cameo that's like the Cartoon Nights star, I'd have to say it's Naze.
Oh, man, you have no idea how much that means to me.
The words out of my mouth, dang it!
Oh my goodness.
Naze is incredible as Fang.
Yeah. There was
took the words out of my mouth, Kelp. Dang it!
Sorry,
You
you
say
right.
perfect.
reiterate it.
I was gonna say that.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh.
No, don't cry.
That's where I'll stop. But there's so many moments that could have been that I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah.
All right, MC.
I haven't actually been in that many Cartoon Night panels.
Shame on you!
I remember
No, I'm kidding.
I remember like being in one of the I'm being in the villains panel as Cubot. I remember being in, I think it was a Nickelodeon panel or something like that as Dave the intern, where I had Dave come in and bring in burgers.
Oh man, I need Dave the intern to show up to Cartoon Nights once, MC. Once. He's got to show up one time at least.
It's actually pretty genius when you told me what you wanted to do, and then people were like, "What, Dave? What's Dave doing here?" The audience got like so shocked. Like, what?
Yeah, I think it was like leftovers.
Oh yeah.
And then I went to Pizza Hut with my brother to celebrate his birthday right after that.
Pizza.
I also remember listening into the. I also remember streaming into the Sonic Prime and Cartoon Nights, both seasons 2 and 3.
Nice. Oh my gosh. I still remember like when we did the very first Sonic Prime premiere for season 1. What was funny is that we had movie Sonic and regular Sonic. And then like Doom as Amy was there and they're like someone made a comment about, "Oh my gosh, Amy, your dream has come true. You have 2 Sonics." I'm like, "What?"
Nice.
And I was just like, "What in the world?" And I was like, why would they say that? And then, like, of course, Blake as like movie Sonic's like, I just met her. I was like, met her. I was
She was
like,
awesome for that.
Shout out to Blake.
It was just hilarious though, because I was like, what? I was like, why would Amy be crushing on movie Sonic? They just met.
I mean, he looks fluffy.
He does look fluffy. I would love to give him a hug.
He looks extremely fluffy.
Cute falafel.
Oh my god,
that was so cute. That was so cute.
That was adorable.
All right, Doom. Your favorite Cartoon Nights you tuned in for?
So there's I think it was like the first one where y'all were just like doing a marathon of SpongeBob episodes.
Oh yeah.
I really loved that one. It's because my autistic self just fell in love with SpongeBob. I don't know. It's just
It's a
like,
great cartoon.
Kelp was in it.
well, duh, Kelp was in it. Because who would be? Because if Kelp wasn't there for that, my drink, my diet, Dr. Kelp, I would be so disappointed.
And he
That's
even
a fair
unmuted and went, "What do you mean? I'm right here."
What do you mean? I'm right here.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Nice. That's really good. That's really nice that you love the SpongeBob marathon. Yeah. SpongeBob had the honor of being the very first cartoon officially to be shown in the very first cartoon nights.
I love
All right.
SpongeBob.
All right, Kevin. I think you're the one who's tuned in the most out of everyone
Oh,
here.
I
actually.
love the audience request because I love just surprising everyone with like the most obscure and little known cartoons, and people are like, "What the heck is this?"
Those are fun.
Oh my gosh. I think my favorite one was when you requested fluffy dogs and then we just made this whole gag about, is this Sonic X but with dogs?
Oh, I know, great.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was
two other cartoon nights I loved is when we basically snap cubed the Pokemon movie 2000 and
Not again.
yeah, it was a recent one where I made a meme that broke Angie. Let me. I think of that. Yeah, I did a. I put the image as Fang confronting Trip and like, Trip, I told you not to ruin my car again. And Angie just broke it.
That was great. I love you for that.
Yeah, I also did a meme of like Mac tonight, and I basically said like, Fang had lost insanity ever since this happened. Mac tonight, what on earth is that?
I think some of my favorite ones like is I think it's like whenever your name is mentioned, Kevin, because isn't it like in Crypto the Super Dog, the boy's name is Kevin, and then we always make Kevin. I didn't know you were in the cartoon.
I know. I have run
Kevin,
with
I didn't
that
know you had a
joke.
pet dog.
Yeah, he was my own super dog, and I met him very dearly.
I, I I think my other favorite one is that, well, it's that like video game cartoon thing, and the boy travels into the world of video.
Oh yeah, Captain N, the game
oh
master.
yeah, that guy's name was
Captain N.
also Kevin.
Gosh, I've been in a lot of cartoons, and that's not including Nettie.
That's a great resume, Kevin. Sea cucumber.
Nice. How about you, Naze?
Oh,
You-
oh boy. Man. First of all, I don't know what to say. I'm glad I've made that much of an impact on Cartoon Nights for everybody that you enjoy me as a highlight. I really got teared up hearing that. Oh, I mean, yeah, Cartoon Nights is kind of like my home here. It's where I shine the most. There's so many. I mean, as Fang, there is so many. Let's see if I can narrow it down. Just recently, the one we did, which was Canadian Cartoon Nights, when Wayside came up.
Oh no, I forgot to mention
And I got to be
that was
Fang.
great.
just losing it completely. Going absolutely bananas. So many. Of course, yes, there's probably my best performance is Pokemon the movie 2000 with Gokin.
Oh my god.
I will never ever forget that. Ever. I don't think I'm ever going to forget that moment right then and there. And anytime I get to interact with the audience, really, that's what I love the most of Cartoon Nights, is because I recognize I'm Fang. I'm not exactly the nicest guy. I can be a bit of a rude jerk, and the rude jerk needs to eat dirt. And shout out, Beauty Cat. all the art and imagery of Fang and all the memes. Goodness. I have to hold back my laughter for those because they make me laugh so much, but I can't bring character as Fang. I won't do it. I refuse to do it. But besides the Pokemon one, probably my favorite was when I did break character a lot. And that was because, shout out to you, man, Josh.
Oh my god.
I don't remember exactly the how the conversation went. But I remember basically it boiling down to an airplane hospital. This is all off the head of Josh with his improv. I had to keep muting myself, and I remember I went into Audacity immediately, recorded me like, seriously, can you stop for 5 seconds?
I was there. I was a witness. He recorded me something in DMs too.
I remember it was like, oh no, I'm gonna die if I keep laughing. And what does I'm saying? Don't worry, I'll take you to the hospital. Yes, when someone dies, you rush them right to the hospital.
I remember Naze send me.
Hold on, that's actually kind of inaccurate. If somebody dies, you don't rush them to the
Exactly.
hospital. You rush them to the morgue.
Well, here's the thing. He said they got a morgue in the back.
Oh, I did not. Okay.
I remember Naze sent me an audio message on the DMs.
For laughing. But then again, when am I not evil?
Just about to say that.
Honestly, getting to interact with anyone.
Boon,
It's
only
honestly
you
getting to
would
interact with
try to see the
anybody
good in everybody. No,
in
Gabby's pure
character.
evil.
It's okay.
Out of
Man,
character.
you saw Jose.
And I love being myself because that gives me a second to mess with Fang. Because the last time I believe I did that was the Fang sent the picture of Trip, the Snaggletooth.
Yeah!
I love a little Photoshop edit that I did of Trip. And then I came up and returned the favor and showed Barbie Fang.
Fang's a Barbie girl in a Barbie
Shoot
world.
me.
Also,
No.
changing Fang's name every once in a while. Kevin knows what I'm talking about. Best hunter ever. Hunter ever. It's just really been a blast, and I hope to make more memories. I really do. Like I said, that's like my home here in the Revo server. I try to make as many as I can, and I'm really, again, glad that I can be the highlight of Cartoon Nights. It really, really means a lot to me, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, like we always love having Fang there. Naze. Like it's like every time you break character, it's like when someone like, and then you're like, oh man. So, it's always such a blast to have you.
I really do appreciate it, and I'm gonna try to make as many as I can going forward. I really don't like missing those events because they're so much fun. They're so much fun. I really, really am glad I can be a highlight, guys. It truly does touch my heart. Thank you.
You're very talented. Oh, there
God,
was
it's
the
the Chow
music
again.
cow again. Oh!
That child is
screaming
singing
cow.
my praise. They're singing my praise. Even that child likes me in Cartoon Night.
Sing that gospel shit.
Sorry,
What
were
the
you
heck?
saying?
Oh, that's nice, Naze. Like we always appreciate when you come in as yourself and as Fang. It's always such a blast.
Yeah, you gotta have that not so nice person in there every once in a while, and have the audience really just pick on him. I love it. Honest to God, I love every second of it. It brings such a smile to my face every time.
I think one of the funniest things is when Gokin keeps playing that yucky mixing food commercial.
Oh god, that one actually disturbs me on a personal level. That one, currently, the one that disturbs Fang the most now is the Chia Pet. It's just watching grass grow. Who would want to do that for fun? You have no friends if you have a Chia Pet.
I had a chia pet when I was littler.
My point exactly. No, I'm kidding. And that's what I love right there. That right there. That right there. I love doing that as Fang in Cartoon Nights all the time.
Yeah.
You are so talented. We're so happy to have you, Naze.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Thank you. Again, guys, it means a lot. I appreciate it.
All right, Boon. What's your favorite like cartoon nights? Like just the ones that you've at least tuned into.
Oh, yeah, it'd be silly if I said ones that I haven't tuned into. But um, I really enjoyed that. I forget if it was like plant themed or if it was just nature themed, and I know they're kind of the same thing, but I don't know if it was very specific. But that one was really fun. I joined in as Cosmo, which is pretty fitting. That one was
Oh, that's
really
clever.
fun. I really enjoyed it,
Mhm.
Leah. Thank you for putting that all together and inviting me.
It just makes sense because it's nature. It's like, which character is nature? Cosmo.
Yeah, right on the money. You do an amazing Cosmo, by the way.
I agree. I was gonna say, like, I love your Cosmo,
It's
Boon.
phenomenal.
It's just so in
Oh.
character.
You guys are really sweet. Thank you.
It's
I
phenomenal.
really appreciate that. Thank you.
You did a pretty good Cosmo too. Have a good day. Wrong Cosmo.
MC, you're a gem, man.
But that's nice that you love the nature one. It was just fitting to have Cosmo for that one for cartoon nights. Like it's always good to surprise people of like you just never know who is going to pop in. I
Yeah.
I think like last year, if you guys want to know, the character that popped in the most. If you want to know, it was Belle. Belle was
Hey, Bill!
Belle was the one that popped in the most, and and I was like, that's some commitment right there.
That is commitment right there. Absolutely. Angie's deafened, so she can't hear, but Angie, well done. Well done. True commitment. Respect.
I just have to make sure she listens back.
Oh, she'll listen back.
All right, Ultimate. What's your favorite cartoon nights you've tuned into?
Unfortunately, I have to exempt myself from this question because I didn't tune into a lot of cartoon nights, so I can't really say. And they're all fuzzy to me, so I can't really say exactly which one's my favorite. So I apologize.
Okay. But yeah, like it's always such a blast to have you guys like tune in whether you're in character or not. Like
Yeah.
it just adds extra layer to it because the first time Red Card, for those who tune in often, Red Card, he's the one who hosts cartoon nights in the other server that inspired Revo's cartoon nights and stuff. So I literally asked him, "What did you think of the characters popping in during cartoon nights?" And he's like, and he gave such a big compliment. It's like the characters were spot on, the voices were spot on. I enjoyed their presence there. So that just shows you guys are doing such a great job, you know?
Ah, thanks.
Yeah, so like so yeah, Red Card has become very, very frequent in cartoon nights. So
Especially with some nice memes every once in a while in there.
Yeah, so and also yeah, Gokin mentioned in the chat that Red Card actually did the PBS funding. If you for those who watch PBS, you know how they have that corporate publication for public
Yeah.
broadcasting thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Red Card actually contributed by making a video of him voiceovering that and
He
just
does
said
a
it.
really good announcement voiceover too. Like I actually thought it was the real ABC announcer. Like for example, no, it was him.
Yeah, so he did contribute to making that video and people were like, "Oh my gosh, this looks so legit." You know? And and I think Gokin came up with the dialogue so that way he can record himself doing it and he did and people enjoyed it for PBS Kids Night. um but yeah, like I'm really glad that you guys enjoy cartoon nights. Like it's a lot of work, planning like every Friday.
Thank you for putting it all together.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's like but yeah, I just had to mention it because cartoon nights is probably on the same level as the Discord panels at this point. I still
I
remember
enjoy them more than panels sometimes, honestly.
That's the same
I
for
really
me
did.
too,
Well, I
actually.
mean, again, I did the Pokemon 2000 thing. That's something that only could happen at an event like that.
That's fair, actually.
That is fair. No judgment here.
Of course, you would say
Alright.
that, Kevin, the person who made the memes.
Kevin's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me go to. All right, since we are getting close to the in person event,
I sadly won't
coming up
be there.
in
Neither
a
will
few
I.
weeks.
Oh.
So, this is for those who are going to be at the in person event. Who are you excited to meet? Because we have a lot of voice actors going to be there. All right. Sydney, who are you excited to meet?
I'm excited to meet Kelp and Andrew. Those are the two
Literally
people
the
on
only
the top
two
of my
people
list.
excited to meet.
I've worked with them so much, hours and hours and hours behind the mic, and finally I get to shake.
We
those
have
two
to
hands.
record you meeting them for the first time.
I'm
It's going to be
very
great.
excited. And
Yeah,
I know
let her
other
send
people
pictures.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. And I'm gonna meet so many people. MC, I think you're going, and Naze, I think you're going.
I am
Yep,
not.
that is correct.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so I'm super excited to meet all of you. But Andrew and Kelp, this has been anticipated for the last 3 years, so I finally get to meet those two.
Oh, it's right back at you.
Yeah, same.
Nice, nice. How about you, Andrew?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same actually. I'm actually excited to meet everybody because it's my first time meeting everyone like face to face. So this is all very exciting for me. So yeah, I'm excited to meet everyone.
The first thing when we meet, I'm gonna call you. Why are you so tall?
Sit your ass.
I know when
the
I
first-
see him. I know when I see him, I'm gonna be like, Sonic, long time no see.
All right. How about you, Chris? Who are you excited to meet?
He's still not back.
No, I'm back. I've been texting in the other chat, but yeah, well, I'm definitely looking forward to. Yeah, it's definitely meeting Mike Pollock, but also meeting Andrew and Kelp. But for Mike Pollock, it's because I get to see a good friend in person and actually finally do what I said I was gonna do whenever I meet him. Give him a firm handshake, not as a fan, but as a friend. I'm sticking to that promise.
Nice.
I told that to him many times in DMs. And plus, it'll be nice to see Ryan Bartley in person again. Well, for the first time, but Pete and the others again. So, yeah.
Nice. All right, Kelp, how about you?
Well, I think it goes without saying that I'm very excited to meet Andrew, Sydney, and my rival, my buddy, Ultimate. I'm very excited to meet them. I'm also very excited to meet a lot of the Revo cast that are attending and to finally, put faces to the name and meet them in person and hang out and have a blast. Also, it'll be a great chance to meet a lot of content creators and really cool voice actors in the industry as well. That's always a fun part of conventions. I'm really excited to meet Jason Griffith. Get to meet Ryan Drummond, Pete Capella. Pete Capella's a big one. I mean, if you know me, you know Silver is my boy, and Pete Capella is the inspiration for my Silver. So that's a big one. So yeah, really just being able to meet everyone, and especially some of the voice actors and friends that I've been involved with for the past however many years I've been with Revo. It's over 2 now, so I'm definitely really excited for that.
Nice. How about you, MC?
First off, I already got to meet a few of you guys at the expo. Ultimate, Kevin, and Josh. It'll be great to see you guys again. I'm also looking forward to seeing Jason Griffith, Mike Pollock, Lisa Ortiz, and Pete Capella again. But I'm really looking forward to meeting Davey Mitchell, a few of the artists, and was especially looking forward to seeing Belina Productions and Sonic Song 182. They're some of my true inspirations.
Belena is so awesome. You're gonna love him.
I haven't.
Oh, yeah,
But-
I need to
but-
hang out more with Steve, to be honest. But he seems like a cool dude. I only know him through Sydney.
But above all else, I'm really most looking forward to meeting a bunch of you guys: Andrew, Sydney,
Aw.
Kelp, Boon, Gabby, True Blue,
We're so excited to see you too.
Arena as well.
Aaron.
Nice.
So look
All
forward
right.
to getting to meet all you guys in person. I've gotten to work with you behind, like in Discord panels and and in my own projects, and looking forward to seeing you all face to face.
Mm. Oh, all right, Doom. Doom.
Doom?
Uh-oh, I think she's away.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
No.
He died.
Oh no.
No!
Oh no, Doom.
Doom!
No, we were excited to hear how you were so excited to meet Sonic for the first time ever in person.
Okay, I think she's probably AFK, so we'll just have to go to Kevin until she gets back.
Everybody.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, yes, both RevoCast and crew and all the VAs and content creators. And I'm especially excited to meet Lee Maju, who played Agent Stone in the movie. I'm happy we got him for in person.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about
Like,
him too.
for sure.
I forgot about him.
Well, I was surprised nobody mentioned Lee Mash too. I was like, it's so funny that, but until Kevin, you mentioned him, I was like,
Yeah,
But-
that's another one. Yeah.
but what I find, for those of you who haven't met Kevin yet, he is going to give you a big, huge hug. He is a hugger.
Yeah, I owe a lot of people a lot of hugs for sure.
Like I can vouch for it because last year I remember when you first saw me, Kevin, you're like, Leah, and then we went in for a big hug last year.
Hey, I don't get to see people very often, so that's why.
Yeah. Oh yay, Doom is back.
Yeah.
My mom keeps needing me at the worst times, so
Oh.
Oh.
All right, Doom. This is your first time going, so I would like to know, who are you excited to meet? It can be from any of like the Revo staff, VAs, or even like the special guests and content creators.
what if I said all of you?
Fair enough.
Yay!
Aw.
Fair enough.
I mean, look, I'm just saying because y'all have been people that I've worked with in Revo, and it would be such an honor to meet you guys in person. Like this would be like my first time looking at your face like right in front of me, and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's actually you!"
You get to see me ramble in public. It'll be
That
like
would be
those
a
moments from My Hero Academia when Deku's just rambling the heck out of anything and
Mutter, mutter, mutter.
That
mutter, mutter, mutter,
that
mutter, mutter,
would
mutter.
be that would be a nightmare, but it would be a good nightmare.
He's already
There's no such thing as a good nightmare.
Sure.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
Look forward to
Dang it.
meeting you as well, Doom.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Do you want to know the most ironic thing? I actually told Doom and Andrew this. Like a while back, like I actually had a deja vu dream that I actually met Andrew and Doom. And when you know, they're both coming to the in person. So I'm like,
Weird. What the heck?
But
it was
it's
a
a sign.
it's
Okay,
a weird
but-
deja vu thing.
Okay, but question: were we the same height, or was I taller than you?
Like you were taller than me, so
What?
but yeah, I had a very ironic deja vu dream, and I was like, I hope I get to meet Andrew and Doom one day, and then what do you know? You're both coming. I'm like, what?
That was
And then I
because
said
you
it-
convinced me.
but it was it, But yeah, this is going to be actual Team Serenity meeting each other in person for the very first time.
Oh, we gotta get a picture of all three of you together for sure.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, me, Doom, and Andrew actually have an official team name. And our team name is Team Serenity because I think Doom said the reasoning is because I brought all three of us together. I'm like, oh.
You really did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so at this point, we're like BFFs, I think, at this point, if anything. Like, but I'm super excited to meet you and Andrew, Doom. It's gonna be such a blast. Yes. Um, but I'm excited to meet everyone else as well because at least I get to hang out with Kelp at Universal Studios Hollywood because I'm gonna be going there with two of my other friends, my other
Indeed, it'll
BFFs.
be a blast. And if any of you are coming to Revo and you're in town on Saturday, you may just run into me and Leah and all of us at Universal Studios.
Yeah. um, but yeah, I'm super excited for that because I haven't been to Super Nintendo World at all yet. So this is like my first time going to Super Nintendo World. So
Neither have I, so what can I say except let's a go.
It's exciting.
yeah, so and for those as well, I'm letting you know I cut my hair, so I'm good to go. So
I
you're
bet
gonna
it
see
looks
me with
lovely.
I saw it.
I bet it looks
yeah.
simple and clean.
Ah, you see what you did there?
I'm sorry, I had to.
What'd you
Oh
say?
no, it's like Kelp said, I'm pretty sure it was simple and clean.
Nice.
I was
I
like,
didn't hear that.
Love it.
You know, last year I couldn't attend the event because I was in a summer musical. This year, the summer musical ends the weekend before, so I'll be able to do it you both this year.
Oh, hooray!
Nice. But yeah, I'm super excited. Of course, to see the people who did come last year. It's always a blast to chat with you, Kevin, because I got like me and Super Dan and Maybella got to hang out with you before the Song Symphony
Yeah,
last
I'm
year.
looking forward to seeing them again too. They're always fun to talk to and hang out with.
Yeah, so this is basically the first time both of my BFF groups get to meet each other too. So so you get to meet Super Dan and Maybella. They are super nice. um and don't worry, Doom, Maybella is also a Sonami fan.
Hey, let's go!
Aw.
So yeah, so you guys get to meet my other BFF group. But if anything, I may have to come up with a nickname for you, Andrew, because if my other friend Andrew, his name is also Andrew, I may have to give you a nickname.
Andy Ham.
Oh.
Andy Ham.
No.
Andy. Just go
Um,
Andy. It's kind of obvious at this point.
How about it be like, hey yo, Andy's coming, just falls on the
Oh,
That would
shoot.
be awesome.
I didn't realize I was muted. My bad.
Oh. All right, Boon, who are you excited to meet?
Me? Okay. Oh my goodness. Where do I start? Um, I'm so excited to meet familiar faces that I have met before and also new ones. And I can't wait to meet all the incredible, talented, passionate people that have made such an impact on my lives. I love you all so much.
Ah, adorable! Ah, we're gonna fall over and die.
Oh, oh, that's so wonderful. Like your mom is very sweet, Boone. Like it was so interesting because when I was like in line like to meet Jason Griffith, like your mom and I had like a very wonderful conversation.
Really? Yeah, she knows all of you guys. She's really excited to meet you all too.
Yeah, her mom's great. I can't wait to see her again too.
So like I remember when I first talked to your mom, like your mom was just so sweet, and then she's like, "Your name is like you're Leah, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she was just complimenting the graphics I did. I was like, "Oh," like I appreciate it So for those of you who are new going to in person, like Boon's mom is very sweet. You're going to love her.
I'll
Oh.
take your word for it.
Hmm.
I'll have to make sure I make her listen to this part of the show, of the panel. You guys are really sweet. Thank you.
All right, Ultimate, who are you excited to meet?
All right.
Ultimate?
Let me think. Well, I've said this once. Like, I'm excited to meet a lot of you guys. Like, I've met some of you already. Like NC. I've met Boon, of course. I've met Kevin. Met Leah. Met Sydney. So I'm very excited. Oh, I've met Chris too. I forgot about Chris. Sorry, Chris. I know. No problem. I was with Josh and already met. I think like Andrew coming in from England is really cool.
Like that's a
Like
big
props
one in
to
my
you.
opinion.
Yeah. But
Oh,
the
thank you.
one that I'm most excited to see, and I've said this once, I've said this 1,000 times, it's Kelp. Like this is like a long time coming. I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner. And I want everybody's camera to be out because you're only gonna see this happen once. I am going to hug him and I'm going to start crying. I've already said this. Like I am going to bawl.
It's like a
That's
school
amazing.
fight,
Cry,
but
dang
of
it.
love.
Yeah, if you start crying, I'm just gonna cry even
If
harder.
you
man.
start crying, I'm gonna start crying, and then
I know I know I'm gonna start crying, man. Look, I know I'm going to cry. I don't care. Like,
Look,
I don't care if I'm gonna say like if I'm supposed to say something that's like demeaning and mean. No, I'm just happy.
We're both gonna become Deku and use our secret quirk of tears.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
Oh,
Aw, that's
This-
sweet.
this is definitely something we need to record.
Oh, for sure.
We also need to record a little bit Ultimate where we do I found you faker, but it says our shadows.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be such a blast. I'm super excited to see you guys, like especially the ones I've met last year, and of course new. I get to meet I get to meet you, guys, like the people I've been working with, I've been chatting with, like, um, and everything. So it's just gonna be like a huge family reunion, if anything.
Yeah.
It's funny, Kelp. It's funny because last year when I met Ultimate in person at the expo, first thing I said to him is, "Well, I found you, faker."
Ooh, okay. I would say, how would you describe your experience working with the other Rebel VAs and staff members? Like in one word, I would say. All right, Sydney, you're first.
Oh goodness. Inspiring.
Mm.
Good one.
Hmm.
Are we doing in alphabetical order?
Yep,
Oh
we
wait,
are.
should I be next? I'm next.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, dog. That's a kidding.
Words. In one word. Oh, that's really hard. It's hard because it's
There's multiple.
One
yeah,
word.
so many words to choose from that describe the experience. I'm gonna have to say magical.
Love.
Ooh.
My turn. Okay, it's my turn. Okay. I'm gonna have to say phenomenal because everyone is phenomenal in this cast. I can't.
Aw.
Oh.
Chris, it's your turn.
Chris? How would
Describe
you
working with the
describe?
Rebel cast in one word.
Honestly, I can think of many words, but especially with the amount of times I've worked with these guys, I consider them family, and they're amazing actors. I love you.
Aw.
Thanks.
Definitely, once again, I am definitely looking forward
Oh.
to seeing Kelp and Andrew. Definitely give those guys a firm handshake and a hug.
Aw.
All right, Kelp.
Well, it's really tough to narrow it down to one word. It really is. Um, but I think Sydney kind of just hit the nail on the head. Inspiring. Because everybody in Revo not only is amazing in their own right, but they also inspire me to do better and go higher as both casting director and a voice actor.
Very beautiful. All right, MC.
For me, I have to narrow it down to 2 words: chaotic yet magical.
Did someone say chaotic? I'll shut up.
Pipe down, Charmy! You're not talking about us!
Ah, dang it! But we love you guys.
Aw.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Oh.
All right, Dim. How about you?
Gotta say, unbelievable. Because these people that I've worked with, I never thought that I would. Well, Sydney maybe, but I mean that. Okay, what I mean by that is that all of you guys are talented, and all of you guys are amazing to work with. So unbelievable is what I'd say.
Oh.
Especially you, Leah.
Aww.
I'm flattered.
Aw.
As you should.
Oh. I'm truly touched, dude. All right, Kevin, how about you?
Memorable, because there's been so many great memories made from all this.
Oh, I wanted to say that too. Thanks,
It's a
Kevin.
nice one. I like that a lot. And I agree.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Naze, how about you?
I've got to I gotta take a page out of MC's book. I can't narrow it down in one word. It's just not. So I gotta go with 2 words. For me, life changing. Honestly. I mean, this has being around this, just this, all these great, amazing, talented people, and all the positive energy, it truly has changed my life around for the better. It really has. So thank you guys.
Aww.
That's really sweet.
All right, Boon, how about you?
Naze, you like totally stole my thing.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
I'm just kidding. That was really sweet. So to be honest, when Leah sent like the questions that we'd be going over, I wrote down this whole entire thing for this question. But
Oh.
since we're narrowing it down to one word, I will say life impacting, which is life impacting mashed into one word. So
Nice. Mash them together.
Dang.
Lip impacting. Love it.
thank you.
That was clever, Boon. All right. Ultimate.
I have to use 2 words, and I'm borrowing them from someone else. I'm so sorry, but this whole experience has been plus ultra.
It's over 9,000.
Where's the anime, Angie?
I have successfully converted him to anime.
No, just the My Hero. You're gonna have to work on the other.
You're gonna watch more.
Power of God.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it goes, man. You watch
It's over
one, then you get intrigued, then you
9,000.
watch
I
more and
think I've
more.
already narrowed down what I think the choices are for the next one we watch.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. No one
Oh.
hear what I said.
Oh wait, what did you say?
I said it's over 9,000.
Oh, we heard that.
Oh,
We
okay,
heard
I
that, but
just
it was
thought-
the wrong anime.
Wrong anime,
Oh.
Angie.
Oh.
I wanted to save it to live.
Why would you choose Dragon Ball? That was.
Why
That's
not
from
choose
Dragon
Dragon
Ball?
Ball? Why not
Yes.
choose Dragon Ball? That's always the question.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's just been I still can't believe it's like 10 years, and it's just so fitting that we have like that we have like these that we have like this story theme for this year, which was like I gotta give huge props to Shane, aka Sonic Remix. Like that story is just phenomenal. Like I watched every episode. That like it's such a great progression, like because I believe if I remember, I think the tea time was also part of it, right? Ultimate.
Hmm?
The
Yeah, I think that was her idea. Yeah.
Yeah, so like the story for for this year's convention was very well thought out. Like I was not expecting it to get this deep
Mm-hmm.
into it and everything, and I really enjoyed the story. I'm super curious to see how this all ends. And at the in-person events, I'm very curious because I was like, Shane is cooking. Like she was cooking for this entire thing, and I also want to give huge thanks to all of the Kickstarter supporters. I want to thank you guys for supporting the Kickstarter for Sonic Revolution, and and we reached we passed the goal that we were intending to get,
Hey.
and and we're just super proud of, like, and I gotta give huge shout out to Segamu. She was like real MVP, and Kevin can vouch for me on this.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's a keeper. She's a keeper, and I know. James like saying like, listen, Segamu, just whatever you do, stay here.
Yeah, like for those, like if you guys saw the Kickstarter, all those graphics, it was because of Sega Mew. Like her creative direction helped me.
Nice.
I was like, I couldn't figure out how I wanted it to look, and then she drew out a sketch of like,
Oh.
this is what I would like for you to recreate in digitally. I said I can definitely do that, and she put it in so much detail of like, oh, this is a monitor, like this is like a big long monitor. I was like, okay. And she's like, can you add like, electricity coming out of it? So it was because of her creative direction I was able to really like exemplify my graphic design. I'm proud, that she was able to push me to get it the way that she envisioned it. So
That's a
I'm
good
I'm pretty
partnership.
yeah, like like I was super busy in February because everything had to do with the Kickstarter. Like the Kickstarter was such a huge success, and I'm pretty proud of being a part of it. And it's all, like I said, thanks to Sega Mew, her creative direction, because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to like, capture the Eggman aesthetic because I'm so used to doing like Sonic style, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm in a slump. This isn't good. I was literally like, I think I was like in an art block, I think. So I couldn't figure out how I wanted to get it like the way she envisioned, and she explained it to me, and I'm like, okay. And because of that, the Kickstarter was pretty successful. And everything. I think one of my favorites, like, I remember I asked you, Andrew, what was your reaction when Scott Dreer and David Humphrey were confirmed, and then you literally DM'd to Doom and I that you literally put the Kermit the Frog, like, um, like reaction, and it was like you turned into Kermit the Frog, and 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 everything. So and the funny thing was that like Andrew actually got to meet Roger at MCM Comic Con recently. So and I told Andrew that like, oh, Roger, like, you're gonna be taller than him. I did not hold it back or anything. And then Andrew, I think you responded, but you said, but Leah, you're right, Roger is short. Oh, but don't worry, Ryan Drummond. and like Ryan Drummond and Jason Griffith are tall, if anything. But it's really cool. You get to meet the Sonics this year, Andrew. That must have been good.
The
It's
Sonics
gonna
are
be good.
reunited.
That's
Yeah,
Revo
all
Sonic
three.
meets the
Three
Sonics.
Sonics.
Yeah.
Which one's
Yeah.
the
So
real one?
far, I've met Ryan and Jason thanks to the expo, and you've met Roger, so we kind of balance each other out for now.
We do. Yes, we
You know,
do.
it's actually kind of funny you mentioned that as well because after Revo, I'll have met all the voices of Shadow.
Nice.
Nice.
Same here.
Oh.
So will I, actually. Yeah, so will I.
I met Kurt Thornton
Except for Ian
Photocon,
Handline.
and I'll meet Jason and
David?
David at Revo. Yeah.
Quite the accomplishment.
Yeah.
I actually have a question for you guys. Did you guys see that video that Ryan Drummond actually
Yes.
posted with
Yes.
him
I
and Scott
did.
David?
I
want to
did.
know
I did.
Uh-huh.
I love
what
how he
was your
changed his
genuine
tune every
reaction.
time. It was hilarious.
Like, I want to know what was your like reaction.
I was laughing throughout the whole thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I smiled and laughed.
I love the explosion in the end, and every time Ryan pops up, he wears a different shirt.
Uh-huh.
um, I kind of like that. During the video, you see David Humphrey eating a slice of pizza.
That
In
was
that,
funny.
Shadow's favorite food is pizza, by the way.
like, I think what was really cool, I think my favorite part was like when Ryan Drummond said, Jason Griffith, yeah. Like, he was like he's being so silly in that.
Oh
In
my
that
God.
instance. He was so silly when he said Jason Griffith, but it was adorable. I'll say that for sure. But I love that they promoted the Revo. It really helped with like Revo's presence, if anything. Um, and what's really cool is that Sonic Revolution Twitter is at 8K followers.
Let's go!
Like,
Nice.
yeah, so it reached over 8K followers on Twitter. I want to thank you guys for supporting Revo and and for and for those like support the Kickstarter. You guys deserve praise. I was
Major
pretty
praise.
surprised. Like, I was surprised when I was told, "Oh my gosh, someone actually like pledged the 800." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Wow, they must be loaded in this
Don't
thing."
underestimate the power of Sonic fans.
That is true.
Never do.
Because I was surprised. I was like, I was told by Sega Mew, and I'm like, "What? Someone pledged the 800 tier?" I'm like, $800 tier? I'm like, "Wow, that's pretty generous." But yeah, it's just pretty wild. That's been 10 years and it's slowly growing. We built like a really great reputation with the Discord panels and cartoon nights. And of course, an added addition was the Revo replays, which is hosted by Remix. Those are always very interesting to listen to. Because sometimes the games decide to be a butt and then they glitch out.
Oh.
I've noticed that sometimes I'm like, oh no. So
Aw.
Rebel Replays is also another fun thing to tune into. But yeah, from what I can remember, the ones for those who are going to be in person, you will be seeing Sydney, Andrew, Chris, Kelp, MC, Doom, Kevin, myself, Boon, and Ultimate, who are on this stream. So we hopefully
And
you
we'll
guys.
also be
Go ahead.
seeing Arena Rooney, True Blue, and Rockstar.
So so yeah, come and say hi to us. So it might be a little bit confusing for those who never seen me because I cut my hair and yeah, I just got my hair cut recently.
I'll be wearing a I'll be wearing a hat that says Gotham on it.
Oh.
Ooh, interesting. But
Ultimate, I promise I will not overdress this year.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, be sure to come say hi. I may be busy because I'm gonna be one of the two people taking photos, but I'll try my very best to say hi to to you guys. But don't worry, Doom. I promised you, me and Andrew will be there with you when you go meet Lisa.
Aww.
Oh, I know you're looking forward to meeting Lisa. I'll never forget your reaction when you got off the call with her.
Oh my
Honestly, I
gosh.
could have forgotten that she was also going to be there. There's so many big time.
I got
voice
to meet her
actors
at the
being there.
expo. I got to meet her at the expo. She is the sweetest person imaginable.
She really is, yeah.
So
Don't mind the dogs
Are
in the
those
back.
dog chows?
They're not mine.
dog chow.
Dog chows.
Dog chow.
Nice.
But but I also did promise you, Andrew, when you go meet Ryan, I'll be there with you when you meet Ryan Drummond. Because when both of you said I'm really nervous, I need to be there for you. We're Team Serenity. We're a team. We stick together. Yeah. But I do, like I said, I did promise Andrew and Doom the very first thing that we collabed on. I am going to be giving them the special art piece of Sonic and Amy and the two Cocos. That was used for Simple Bean. And I put it on very beautiful glossy paper, so that's my gift to you both.
The moment
Leah, I
you
love
give it
you.
to them, the moment you give it to them, it's got to be recorded
Yes.
in Revo history.
Oh yes, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
It has to.
Not have
It
something
needs to be that
special for my rival.
Wait, what?
Oh,
What?
I may or may not have something special for my rival.
Hey, no.
ooh.
Knowing
Ooh.
smile.
I will drop no hints as to what it is.
Kelp is really doing the hashtag knowing smile now.
Knuckle sandwich.
I've been through hashtag knowing smile. I've had that stuff. I mean, I've got stuff in the
gosh.
works. I got things planned. Okay, I've got some stuff, some hashtag knowing smiles. I mean, my Twitter just suggested something about Sonic Shorts Volume 9. Hashtag knowing smile.
Oh.
Just
And
did the
Sydney-
same thing.
And Sydney, you never know. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, go.
All the Sylvaise fans out there. Hashtag knowing smile. But anyway, yeah, Ultimate. I may or may not have something pretty special for you.
Oh boy. Okay.
I was gonna say, Sydney, you never know what gift me and or Leo will give you, especially because I gave you the mental F time.
More
Oh,
plushy.
Yeah.
Wait
so
for
good
it.
to me. I'm so
Yeah.
lucky.
It was something because it was like the idea I brought up to Kevin last year. For those who didn't know, Kevin, myself, and Ali D, we all split our money to buy Sydney the Blaze plush from Sega Music.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh yeah, we had to.
It's on my bookshelf. Thank you. It was such a kind gift. And I know those plushies are not cheap, so thank you.
Yeah. And I was like, I asked Kevin, ask Sydney, does she have a Blaze plush? Like I literally whispered to Kevin, and then he asked her, and she said no. Okay,
I think Sydney was like, Kevin, what are you planning?
It was
Oh.
so sweet.
Yeah, I think I loved your facial expression when Kevin gave you the. You're like when at first you said Cosmo, and then it's like, it's what? You're just like
I love it.
You're like trying to process like what? and then you slipped into your Tails voice. Hey Vince, my favorite thing in the world.
I've never seen
was
the video.
That was so clever, Kevin. Like the fact that you went to Olive Garden and then they actually gave the mints.
Yeah. So the story is like, okay, I'm not gonna tell Sydney anything, but I have to do this thing. It's like I'm giving Tails meds just to see her reaction.
It was so sweet.
But also, I think what's very exciting is that we basically have our Silver and Blaze and like an Amy VAs coming. So both
Oh,
ships
yeah.
are both ships are coming this year.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yep.
Here we go, so for Orbot and Cubot.
Yeah.
It's all
um.
hypothetical.
Yes.
Hypothetically, Sonic Platonic.
Yes. Sonic Platonic.
I think one of my other favorite. Oh. But I think one of my other favorite moments, I think Sydney, you and Ultimate were doing like Tails and Starline. And then I think Ultimate told Boon something as Cosmo. And then like Boon, you were like saying, who is that other like was it like girl or plant
Oh,
or something?
cactus! A cactus!
Cactus. And then Sydney's like, what did you tell her? So it's so confrontational. Like I love this.
I lost it at the end. Yeah.
Like the conversation was hilarious because like Sydney was being all sassy as Tails. I was like, this is something I
couldn't
gotta
handle the sass. I remember that fondly. Yeah.
It's stuff. So and I actually recorded it. And I was like,
Oh.
like it was so glorious. So hopefully we can do. But I think what would be hilarious. I actually mentioned it since AndrewHVA, since you're also coming to the in person. I actually put this gift. Let me put it in the live stream chat. That you guys should definitely imitate this dance from the guys from Friends. I put it in the live stream text channel.
Well, I'm terrible at dancing, so I don't know how well that's gonna go.
I mean, you beat Chandler in that, so yeah.
So how it would go, I put Andrew needs to be Ross. He's the one in front that's wearing red, and then Kelpie would be Chandler, who's the one with the awkward dance moves, and then Ultimate would be Joey. It would be hilarious if you guys actually did some
of ourselves together.
Yes.
I love to see you guys be fools.
Like I think it would just be funny and just and entertaining to see. But I was just like I'm just super excited. Like it's like the days are gonna go by so fast. Like it's literally in like 2 weeks from now, which is pretty wild.
I have all of my outfits planned.
Yeah.
Yay.
Like I'm literally trying to figure out which Mario shirt I wear for like Universal.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna wear a Mario shirt to Universal. I'm wearing Sonic all the way. But I will say, Sydney, I am going to be at the convention donning a little special pin that was given to me.
I know
in a
exactly.
little package. And I hope that you know exactly what I'm referring to.
I do, sir. I do.
Because you are going to be. I'm assuming you're going to be wearing the counterpart to it.
You got it, friend.
I'm wearing my pin. I will be wearing it.
Perfect. I will have mine. Feel free to remind me.
Oh yes, 100%.
Yeah, so like I think what was really clever for this year is is that we got a lot more VAs this time around, the professional VAs that voice characters. It's gonna be like a huge party and everything. And And you guys are gonna love the venue. The venue is very spacious. um, the ones who can vouch is Kevin, Boon,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's very spacious.
There's a nice little outside area too that's just really nice if you need a breather.
Mm-hmm. So it's like like we are going to make sure you guys are gonna have your very first fun experience for first timers.
Yeah, we have this whole itinerary plan for you and every no.
Would not be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. So but I also want to ask you guys, like for those going to the in-person, because I am doing a special video, probably for the in-person and for end of the year actually. So if you guys are interested in recording, like very short, videos, for, why you love Sonic Revolution, added to the special video at the end of the year and be in person.
Oh, I
If you
would
are,
love to do that.
I've actually
yeah,
been.
I actually have.
Good.
So stay tuned for that. There may be special videos because since it's the 10th year, I gotta go all out with these with these special videos. And also, whatever shenanigans happens, we need to get that recorded. um, yeah, like whether if it's in character or not, those can be included. Probably in a recap video I have in mind. So you guys interested? So I have those planned, if anything. But any final words? So we'll go down the line. Sydney.
If you're coming to Revo, I'm so excited to see you. Come say hi, and if not, I'll see you in Discord.
All right.
Final words. Yes, I look forward to meeting everybody. This has been a fun 10th anniversary panel discussion thing. It's been very fun. I also just love working with you all. I love the chemistry we have. I love bouncing off all the characters, and everyone's performances are just outstanding. And just, yeah, everyone, you're all awesome. Amazing.
Aw, Andrew, that's nice.
Angie?
Yeah, this has been a great stream overall, and ever since I joined this group of wonderful people, I realized there's like no going back. I never want to go back. I'm like, who are these people, and why have I not met them sooner? I'm really glad I got to join this group. I never want to leave this group.
Aww.
Truly honored to be a part with you guys.
Yeah.
We don't ever want you to leave this group.
Who wouldn't?
We will be very sad if you do.
Exactly.
Yes. Don't make us sad.
I'd be heartbroken if I left. You guys are too amazing to leave.
Yeah.
You can't leave. I wouldn't be able to go on. Thing needs Bell.
I'm not leaving anytime soon. I'm joshing with you guys.
All right, Chris?
Like I said, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to seeing all of you guys, especially those I've already seen, but the new faces, especially the professional VAs. And I was going to say, I might actually stream at Sonic Revo, showing how it looks for everyone who may not be able to see it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yep. So, do look forward to that.
Right, Kel?
Well, I can just say thanks for having me on board with this special little live stream. It's an honor to be not only a voice actor, but a casting director and a mod for Revo, and all of this wonderful cast that we have here. You guys are all amazing, and working with you has been one of the biggest pleasures of being a voice actor for me. It's part of the reason why I do it. And for in person, I'm very excited to meet all of you who are going. And for those of you who aren't, feel free to say hi in the Discord. I'm always around to chat. So yeah, just feel free to reach out. And I'll see you later, everyone.
All right.
Well,
A few years ago, during the pandemic, I got into Sonic Sun 182's videos, and I kept watching these videos of how they were going to Sonic Revolution. And watching these videos, I'm like, oh, I would love to go there someday. Cut to a few years later, not only am I going in person, but I'm one of the official voice actors, and I get to do all this with some of the most amazing people in the world. Pinch me, I must be dreaming.
That's sweet.
Aww.
All right, Doom.
I gotta shout out somebody who got me here in the first place, and I'm talking about Rebel-wise. Blingy, if you didn't pay me, I wouldn't be here. Thank you so much. Thank you for recommending me to be here. I did not think I would love this. Like, these people are awesome, and if it weren't for you, I wouldn't love these guys even more.
aww. Virtual hugs for Doom.
That's sweet of you to say.
Shout out to Blaney.
Yeah.
I also want to shout out somebody who got me into voice acting. AndrewHVA or Mystic Gem, if you're watching this, thank you so much.
Honestly, I haven't seen him in a while, so yeah.
Oh. All right, Kevin.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody there in person. So if you see me, I usually wear the blue old school cool Sonic shirt. If I cannot step over my words, if you see me, come and say hi. And if you're not able to make it to in person, come and say hi to me on Discord. I can't wait to see everybody there, and I'm very blessed to work with all these people that we have here in the stream.
Aw. Kevin, you do so much for Revo. We need to give him a round of applause. Like,
I love you, Kevin.
he does a
Thank
lot.
you.
Even if you're my rival, I'll still love you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah. All right, Naze.
It has been it's been a absolute honor being in Sonic Revo. This is not hyperbole at all. This being a part of all this legit probably saved my career as a voice actor. I was going through a really bad slump and confidence issues. And I get a message from that little blue hedgehog right over there. Who basically is like, hey, you're the understudy for Fang. And I was planning that day not to do anything. I was just like, you know what? I've done a lot of work. I'm just going to relax today. Nope, joke's on me. Because I got that message from Andrew. I've never looked back since. And like I said, sorry, I'm getting a little teary-eyed.
It's fine, man. It's fine.
This legit has changed my life as a voice actor. I couldn't be happy.
Lots of hugs. We're so glad to have you.
Yeah.
Every single one of you are amazing people. And this has legit helped me as a voice actor now. I would not be the voice actor I am with the confidence I have without being in Revo. So I appreciate it. I mean, if you were to tell younger me 3 years ago, you're going to be doing panels on Discord as a Sonic character, or hey, you're going to be doing playing the antagonistic character in a part for a guy's audio series named Andrew, who does like a radio show, I would have thought you were crazy. But legit, I am deeply, deeply thankful for everything. It really has saved my career as a voice actor and helped me keep those dreams alive. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys.
Andrew, look what you did.
Oh.
We all love you.
I wish I could attend in person, by the way. Maybe next year. But for everyone going, I hope you guys have a great time.
I better see pictures.
Hey, I'll do you one
If
better.
I go
Like
next
said,
year,
I
you'll
might
see
stream.
pictures.
Yeah, and the Revo convention, so you can check it out from there.
Yeah, I'll be checking that out for sure, Chris. I'm glad you're doing that. That's really nice. Like I said, can't make it this year. Hopefully next year. I'd love to meet you guys, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, all this, all we all have to send hugs to Naze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
for
Please,
sure.
man.
Virtual
Yeah.
hug.
Virtual
You
hugs.
really are gonna make me full on cry.
Oh.
Oh.
You're like a second family to me, guys. Really.
Aw.
We love you,
One
Naze.
big Revo family.
All right, Boon.
Oh no! Don't make don't make us cry. Your words mean everything to us.
What? Huh?
Don't make us cry now. Your words are gonna mean so much to us.
Oh. This was so much fun, you guys. I'm so glad I got to spend Revo's 10th anniversary with you all. And I have seriously learned so many things from you guys, and I've made lots of new friendships and memories. And I want to be of service for all of you, and words cannot describe how much I appreciate you all. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Aw.
Virtual hugs.
Aw. Boon. Boon.
Hugs for Boon.
Hugs for Boon.
Oh,
Yeah. Like Boon just has a way with words.
Yeah, for sure.
Her
I love that
personality
you.
says it all.
I love that you check in with us all the time, Boon. You're like our inner mom figure in a way.
Yeah.
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 Her personality says it all.
Indeed.
Yeah, like I appreciate it too because it's like, oh, you're always checking on us. And it's very heartwarming, you know, and very endearing, you know.
Oh, I mean, you all mean a lot to me. I have to make sure you guys are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I consider you like a little sister, Boon.
Same.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ultimate.
I have grown so much since joining Revo. I have seen good moments, I have seen bad moments, I have seen absolutely humiliating moments, all played by me. And I would not be the man, the voice actor, the whatever I am today if it weren't for you guys. And I'm very excited to call y'all my Revo family. And yeah, you all are the goats. I just make sure people don't go ballistic, and I do a terrible job of it because I contribute to the ballisticness. It's just so I fail at my job, but I mission failed successfully. So yes, thank you all for letting me be a part of your journey.
Hugs for Ultimate.
Yeah, hugs for Ultimate.
we love you.
Oh,
Everybody's getting hugs.
Everybody's hugging my waist. This is embarrassing.
What do you-
Nobody's
hey.
tall enough to hug.
Bro, how about you show it? Never mind.
Never mind. No hug for Ultimate. Ugh.
The disadvantages of being tall.
And one more huge shout out to the one who very few of us would be here without in this panel right now.
Snow.
The amazing Cashlyn Snow.
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to Cashlyn. Hugs for Cashlyn.
Sure. I hope one day she comes to in person because I love to meet her.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like and also like my final words I would say is that you all are like amazing people. When I was brought on by Kevin, I owe a lot to you, Kevin, because you were like my mentor. I was not versatile in Discord at all. I did not know anything. All I knew was just know how to. And when I was brought on board to make the graphics for Revo, I had I was giving all these ideas and shouts about it, and it's like, hey, would you like to be a graphic designer, media man, Revolution? I said sure. So and he taught me the ropes, like Kevin, yeah, like I love you like a brother, man. Like, like you mentored me from barely knowing anything about this to now to someone who's more confident in using the platform and everything, and like, and also I want to give special shout out to the staff as well. Um, Sonic Remix, Angel Lydia, I I owe a lot to them too because they both have given me such great opportunity to work to work under them. You know, and it's been such a ball to work with you guys and working with staff. So I get to and I learn more about designing brand, and I'm pretty proud of it that it has helped the Sonic Revolution social action. Like it took a while for it to reach 8K, if I remember, Kevin, right? It was like
Yeah.
staggering, like
Yeah.
seven in the 7K for a long while. And story for this year's theme for the in person, it was just like it blew up. The following just went up like really like high, and I'm like, wow. And we're almost to 8.1.
Very nice. I also want to add, it's just amazing how like the littlest of decisions just lead to where we are now. Because like when I first started the idea of like doing the panels and the Q&A just to keep engagement going, so the server wouldn't be like a dead server, but only a live for event. I'm like, oh, okay, it's just going to be this one time thing, and that's it. And we're done. But no, here we are today.
Yeah. Like I think Sonic like I'm gonna be real honest. Like when I was first brought on, I was actually intimidated by you guys. Actually,
Wait, you were?
if anything, yeah, I was very intimidated. Like I wasn't sure how to talk to you guys. Actually, I was very intimidated. Like I was kind of like a shy little kitten, you know. I was just like, how should I
Aw.
people?
I mean, I
You
felt
know?
the same way when I first showed up here.
Yeah, I was just like a shy little kitten, and then I was like, hey, be myself. It's like I don't have to hide, and you guys were just so welcoming. I think the very first thing that really brought my presence was when you and Angie did that Q&A with Kevin.
Yeah.
I was very shocked that you asked me. I was like, I don't really have a huge following.
If anything,
At
I'm
the
shocked that Kevin asked me to co-host your panel with him.
but I was truly humbled that you wanted to know more what what I did as a graphic designer. And that kind of brought on my presence. Then you allowed to start doing cartoon nights, and then now a lot of the co-hosts of cartoon nights, um and you guys were just so welcoming, and of course I have to give huge shout out to Andrew and for like for being able to do that skit thing. That's when we actually started collaborating. If you both remember that to do that skit before the trivia. So and I would say it was like the best decision to do something like that because I actually now we're Team Serenity now.
How did that
Um,
skit turn us into Team Serenity?
I guess it's because we just kept talking to each other like in our group DM even after the collaboration.
Oh yeah, I have been
Yeah.
dropping dumb memes though, so that's something.
Yeah, but all of you guys are amazing. You were also welcoming. Like I was like, okay, I can ease up a bit. I was just a shy, like how you guys would, if you guys will like me or not, or I'll just be fading into the background. um,
Fading in the background.
like I was I'm typically a shy person when it comes to meeting, so that's how I usually am. But then once you get to know me, I'm actually a happy-go-lucky. It's because I just I was just being very like self-conscious, but you guys, I consider you like family, being a Revo. Like I said, I've this like 2 years now since April. Since this past April, I actually celebrated 2-year anniversary. So, um, and I love that. It, I love all the shenanigans we get into. It's just
Even
been
if
such
they're chaotic.
yeah. You guys were such huge inspiration to me. Where you actually inspired me to actually get out of my shell. Actually. So, and of course, I have to chalk it up to Kevin because, like I said, Kevin, I love you like a brother, man. um, and of course, oh yes, fun trivia. Actually, the longest VAs for Revo, Sydney, Andrew, and Duo. Give them a round of.
They've been here since the beginning.
That is true.
Impressive.
Yeah,
Honestly,
so
unbelievable.
I I have actually been here longer than Kelp. Because it was right at we had a villains panel, of course, and I was Starline. I took over the panel, so I kidnapped Kevin. So that would
I can't believe we used to start off as a group chat.
And now look
Yeah.
at you.
all good things start out as a group chat.
Yeah, the planning into that was a lot of fun too.
That was before I knew the Breathbirth thing.
but but yeah, I love you all like brothers and sisters. At this point.
Aw.
Yeah, so like Sydney, you're like an angel from heaven.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Like,
Thank you.
yeah.
Sydney, I'll never forget like when I first met you, like when we started talking in the green room. I think it was before the after the Sonic character. My very first impression, like, oh my gosh, she's so sweet.
Oh, thank you.
Sydney is amazing.
Oh,
Woo!
you all
Yeah,
are so
you really are,
kind.
Sydney.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Well, same to all of you.
And Andrew, man, I love you like a big brother. Like you keep like you keep sending Doom and I like the funniest like where you have Sonic swear, man. I'm just like
No.
I was like, dude, you're like you're like a big brother I look up to, man. Like I love you, man.
Oh,
Angie, where do I start? Girl, you have an amazing singing voice.
Thank you.
Yes.
And every time you come in as Belle, oh my gosh, it's like music to my ear. Every time I hear your soft spoken voice as Belle, I'm like, girl, it's just
Belle's
music to
the-
my ear.
Belle's the only character I can relate to at most, so I'm really glad I'm able to play her for this group.
Oh my gosh, Chris, I have to give you props, man. Like you have ever since I started doing live streams for my YouTube channel, you have been very supportive and been live streaming for me on my YouTube channel. I love you.
No problem. Plus, I enjoy like the stuff I do. Like I've had you on as my co-host with outside of the server, like Revo, like with the people we've had talk to, like Bill and City. Shout out to both of them.
Like because I still remember the very first thing that you said to me first met last year, and I warned you that I'm a short. I literally said you're a lot shorter than I imagined.
Oh yeah, I thought you'd be taller.
I told you I was a short person. So Andrew, if I'm really short, then I'm warning you right now. Like I'm warning you right now. I'm a short person. Don't be surprised. I'm short. But but yeah, Chris, like you have been very supportive of what I do channel, like the live streams, like you are such a trooper and I commend you and I'm Chris.
Cutting out for you guys.
And Kelp, where do I start with you, man? You have such like your sarcasm. It gives me so much of Chandler, friend. Every like whenever you have like a sarcastic comeback, especially to Ultimate, I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's channeling his inner Chandler. If
Well,
anything.
I do my best to be funny, and I guess it works sometimes.
but but your voice performance is always spot on. Every time I hear you as Silver Shadow, just like you always bring something great to the table with your voice performances.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And I'm super excited to hang out with you at at the Universal on the 29th.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we'll see which of us gets a higher score in Mario Kart.
Nanny.
Yeah, because you should have seen Kevin faced my friend Dan, and they were super close, and Kevin ended up losing to my friend. And then, but yeah, don't be surprised if I'm short, Kelp. I'm a short person. Like for those, like for those, yeah, like for those who've met me, they know I'm short.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for Boon. I'm just waiting for when Boon goes to the convention and she's probably going to say, "You giraffes."
Oh,
That she didn't do that when we first met her last year.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for her to say that again.
you giraffes!
Oh my gosh, MC, where do I start with you? Like I was really glad we got to do that Q&A with you for my YouTube channel because
Absolutely.
your voice performance is always amazing every time you post a new comic dub. I love all of every time shit. I drop everything and watch your content. And I'm super excited to meet you at the in-person for the very first time. Keep up the amazing work,
I'm excited to meet you in
MC.
person.
Oh. Like I said, I'm a short person, so don't be surprised if I'm really short.
Expect you to be like. I should expect you to be about the same size as one of my bosses at work. Got it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I Doom. Where do I start with you, girl?
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, I get to meet my son, Amy buddy, BFF at this point, because of course you're part of Team Serenity. But I am super stoked to meet you, because like you always make me laugh. Whenever I'm like, I was like, I hope Doom pops into my water cooler or something. And what do you know, you do. And you always make me smile and laugh. And I'm like I said, you and Andrew, like, you guys are my BFFs at this point. Literally have a team name, and I hope you guys love the art piece gift I'm going to be giving you both. It's on beautiful glossy paper. When it printed out, the colors just pop so well, and I'm so glad like it wasn't like altered like as much as I thought it was. But you guys are going to love the art piece.
I promise you, I will cherish it. I will put it up my wall. I would.
And it was it's something I hope you guys will love and hopefully cherish the piece. um oh my gosh, Kevin, where do I start with you, man? Like, um, you're like, you're definitely another big brother I look up to. My mentor.
He's a rival I look up to.
Pretty sure that's.
And of course, like, and I will be sure to give you a bear hug when we see each other at the improv.
Oh, for sure. I owe a lot of people a lot of hugs when I get over there.
Well,
Kevin, did you hear what I said?
Hugs are welcome.
Yay.
All right, Naze, you're next. I always appreciate when you come in as either your Fang for cartoon nights.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Like every time you come in, I'm just like, uh-oh, looks like a new meme is about to be.
Here comes trouble.
Uh-oh, Naze is here. Memes are about to happen.
Here comes trouble.
Yeah, and
You know you're gonna have a good time when Fang shows up.
yeah, like it came true, especially with the Pokemon the movie
Oh,
2000.
God.
That was
Oh,
that was
no.
the, that
That's
was the
never
best.
gonna be forgotten now, is it?
It's my magnum opus.
Magnum, what? What?
Like that was the best meme because it was literally memed throughout the entire movie.
What?
That went viral.
KFC, Popeyes, and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we and of course and of course Gokin mentioned earlier. Oh yeah, Lugia was Colonel Sanders.
That's right. Lugia was Colonel Sanders.
Like trying to call the fighting, if anything. But
That's
but
never gonna be forgotten now, is it?
But you are an amazing voice actor, Naze. And whenever I see Fang in like the comics and stuff, I just hear your voice.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how much that means to me.
Like-
I'm glad I could be that definitive voice you hear in your head.
To be in my defense, I would not be Bill if it weren't for this guy.
Aw.
Boon, where do I start with you, girl?
Aww.
Boon, you are you are basically the sweetest person I've ever met.
Oh.
You're like,
And the
like-
greatest little optimist, if I may add.
Oh, thank you.
And you are basically the little sister I never had. I don't have any sisters.
I don't have any sisters either, so.
I only
will
have one
happily-
brother, but
I will happily fill it up, please.
no.
And it really shows because it really shows because your mom raised you well, and like I can definitely see how you turned out to be this sweet, positive person because of your mother, and so and it's going to be such a treat to see her in.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry, Leah.
Ah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Oh.
You are so sweet. Oh man.
And
Oh,
ultimate.
Oh
Ultimate.
dear, ultimate.
Where do I start with you?
Oh no,
Ultimate?
that's never a good that's never a good sign when someone says it to me.
well,
Um, I have to say, you are an amazing person, Ultimate, because you were there for me in darkest time. So that is something I will always appreciate about. And and you make me laugh a lot, especially when you're streaming a game and then you scream.
Oh my gosh.
And I really love that we bonded because that we have a friend in common, Maybella. You guys will love Maybella. She's sweet, and Ultimate can vouch for me, and so can Kevin.
yeah, I've known her for quite a while
I love her.
myself,
She's
so
great.
I know her.
Yeah, she's super sweet, and of course I think what was the memorable thing is that I did Discord call you on Maybella's birthday dinner because I went to her birthday dinner last year, and you got to say happy birthday to me. Um, but I also love you, man, as a brother. So, um, but yeah, that's my final words. So, see you guys this special 10-year anniversary live stream for Sonic Revolution because it's 10 years and we're going all out this year. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I want to thank you guys for being a part of this. It's such an honor to have you guys be a part of this. Sydney, Andrew, Angie, Chris, Kelp, MC, Doom, Kevin, Naze, Boon, and Ultimate. It was such a blast to have you guys part of this. And hopefully we could do like maybe like more fun live stream. People enjoyed the fun live stream.
Yeah.
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 So, but that will be all for this live stream. I want to thank you all for tuning into this. This was a very special.
Chris, stop the
Oh.
stream.
Yeah, literally,
Oh.
my computer glitched as soon as she was closing it.
Oh, okay. But first, let me do my,
Hang on.
of course, my usual.
Hang on, let's make sure you're still alive or not.
It still says live on my end.
It's just not really showing.
Yeah, it still says live too.
It's not really
Yeah, it
showing.
still
Oh,
says live, man.
It says so for me too.
Yeah, go ahead and finish.
Okay. All right. So I have other live streams coming up in June. Hopefully, get that. So I think we are close to confirming the Tangle Blaze at 3. Which Tangle and Blaze will be doing a Q&A with me. I was pretty surprised they wanted to do a Q&A with me, but are close to and there's Andrew Doom and I, we are actually doing our very first Team Serenity type of live streams. Be on the lookout for that. So
Wow.
Spoiler alert! I drew the thumbnail.
yeah.
Great spoiler, Doom.
And then I believe that's all I have for now. I'm not sure with radar, but hope to see you guys in the might be Tangle and Blaze or the Team City when we get that. But may you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for tuning in to celebrating 10 years of celebration and many more to come. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you all guys for supporting us. You're all great.
Farewell.